That's this right here.
Okay. Whenever you guys are.
What's happening, Dragon Ball Super players? Hey, you know what day it is?
It is Thursday.
It's Thursday, man. This is Super at Lotus Thursdays. I'm one of your commentators on PR Sign. I am your hype boy, your U11 fanatic.
And I am your Prince of Destruction, the best commentator at this table. And you know what, David? I do have to say something. Before we start, I do need to, I have to apologize. Maybe last week, we talked, maybe I was out of line saying some of the stuff that I say, but I'm telling you this, in commentary, we will absolutely be an upfront unit. We will do great. And actually, we were a unit Saturday.
We really were. And if you guys weren't actually informed, this past Saturday, there was a regional tournament down in Coparis Cove, Texas,
Yes.
if I'm saying that correctly. And no, it was nice. It was at Underground Games, and I went with you and I went with Christian.
Indeed.
And it was actually a pretty nice road trip. And we went down there, and you guys already know I went with my Trunks deck, and you went with
Hatchiak.
Went with Hatchiak, and then of course Christian went with Red Broly.
He did a really good job getting fifth. Should have got first, but that's besides the point.
Hey, you know what? And shout outs like all around. It was actually very exciting, very interesting. And I thought we can go ahead and recap on what happened between our rounds and stuff.
I agree. To make mine kind of quick, I went up against, the ramp Vegeta, first round, tied with that. I then won against Sparkle Dot or SS4 Rainbow.
Okay.
And then third game, I went up against Videl. I got 2-1, unfortunately. Guys survived through 10-drop Fu. I was shocked.
What?
But, that was an excellent game. Then the fourth round, went up against Sparkle Doc again, won that game. It was pretty good overall. I got, what was it, ninth? Ninth place. Hey. It was good. Barely missing top 8, but that's okay.
That's okay. What's up right there. Well, before I go ahead with my summary, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to David Dino on the horn right there. What's happening, player? And we got a couple of people that actually follow. We got Shay Porter that followed. And, oh, man, it's very hard to get these guys' names.
We got a few people that follow.
We got a few people that follow, but I can't. Can I, like, stretch it out a little bit or
nope.
Can I not? Nope, I can't. That's horrible. But there's some other people that follow, man. Shout outs to you guys. I appreciate it. Much love. My tournament was actually, it started off from the get-go with a loss, man. And I lost to one of the easiest decks to counter. It was Android 21, man. I saw one Black Mass Saiyan, but I did not see the other one. He kept on just bouncing it, and I ended up losing that round.
Yep.
Second round, I tied to a Dark Broly player.
Which is kind of interesting.
Who ties?
I don't know who plays Dark Broly nowadays.
But then after that, I was like, you know what, PR Sign, we're just going smooth. We're going to play our game. Right. And then after that, we got 3 straight wins, man.
Yeah,
I was like, the first one was against Cooler Mill. And Cooler Mill, it was not bad at all, but, I 2-0 Cooler Mill on that one. And you know why? We went and we bottom deck. That's what we did right there with Vegito. Yeah. And then the next game after that was an SS3. Every time I see a stall deck, it's easy for me.
Right.
And this guy looked, after he saw I had 2 8-drops on board, he literally looked at me and says, I can't deal with that. You got it. And I was like, oh, snap. And then the final round was against a Hatchiak, and I was sitting next to Prince, and I looked at Prince, I was just like,
this is your future.
Hey, bro, if you were across, this is going to be like a little,
a preview.
What was going to happen if you sat right in front of your boy, PR Sign. What was actually going to happen was we headed to the match.
Oh. but I'll say this, you got what, 14?
I got 14. Man. I got the same record you did, player, but I got 14.
Well, that just shows you who the better commentator is, but that's up in the air.
The way they scale this Bandai.
I know.
Well, it looks like we got a Sin Shenron player starting off for round 1, and then we got Gohan and Sin Shenron right there went first, got the negative energy ball out there, so we might see a mid-range to long-range.
Who we got playing?
Well, we got to, that's right, we got to go ahead and switch them out here. We know Sin Shenron is where's at, actually, we don't know right here. Let's go ahead and save to see if it changes anything. All right, so we got Brandon up here, so this is Felipe. So Felipe is playing Sin Shenron, and then we got
Christian
playing his Gohan right here. So let's go ahead and let's enter this, and then change this because we're gonna try to keep.
We gotta keep it classic.
Boom! This is not round 2. This is
Round one.
Round one. Boom, right there. All right, we got it all set up there. And so Christian's playing Gohan. We got right here Felipe playing Sin Shinron. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and crack the one drop negative energy ball. So originally it's unaffected by all card effects. And you could tap one, you could bring out a 4-drop, and the 4-drop is going to come out. You can choose one of your opponent's battle cards or leader cards. If it's in rest mode, it cannot restand in your opponent's next untapped phase. And of course, it does have the effect, if it were to be removed from the field due to an effect of your opponent's, then you can actually start the chain all over again.
Correct.
Very annoying.
Very annoying, but it's very powerful if used correctly. You know, that 9-drop just saying no effects is pretty good overall.
No, very nice. And then of course we got Gohan, skillless Gohan, that utilizes and like just manipulates their energy and plays battle cards. And we got Brandol on the horn right there. What's happening, player? Woo! Oh, you got a fan right there. Prince of all commentators,
Why
man.
wouldn't I have a fan? Who doesn't love a truth-telling person?
Truth tellers, that's what you got. Oh, Celeste Quintana. Hey, I appreciate the follow right there. See, as they're coming on the screen, that's when we catch them right there. We catch them.
So now we're looking at, we're looking at the Gohan player, right? Christian playing the 2-drop vanilla, setting up for later down in the round. That's important right there. You know, that 10-drop is so disgusting.
Yeah, so he got the skillless out on board. The 10-drop, he can only be played if he has 4 energies, or I believe his opponent has 3 energies. And then, of course, it comes out, it's got triple strike, it's got deflect. On top of that, you can restand it, bottom deck their battlefield, and then go in again, man. The fact that it can bottom deck is just a phenomenal phrase right there.
It's so gross seeing that happen. We're going to see Felipe go ahead and take that. He's playing the one.
Oh, he's playing Tien.
Yeah,
so normally Tien, you just want to charge that guy.
Normally, yes, but Tien does draw you a card when playing.
Hey, you know what? You got to get what you got to get at that point. And actually, Christian is really good at piloting just blue in general. But he really does like this. And I know when he was playing PPG Houston, he was actually playing SS3, if I'm not mistaken, with a vanilla engine.
Correct, he was. And, he did really good getting 3rd place at that event. It was very wise, to go in with that strategy. But when it comes to blue, the Prince plays the baby, plays the goat itself. And that is what Brandon topped with. He got first with baby.
Yep, and then, of course, PR Sign plays the fake blue, the wannabe green, Trunks with the bottom deck.
I mean, you still get all the blue good cards, like the Trunks, the Trunks counterplay. You can play the D-Match, the Beam, but you don't because you're not good at this game. Well, I'm sorry. You know what?
It's that knee-jerk reaction,
It's that knee-jerk reaction.
But it bounces off PR Sign because PR Sign, we got that deflect barrier. Woo! Hey, you can't knock it down.
Look, again, we gotta continue. We see Felipe swinging in with his lead, looking at the top 5, adding. Oh,
he got this Shugesh popping. One card right there, the Haze Shenron, and very nice ability right there. Every time Sin Shenron swings, look at the top 5 of your deck and add 1 Shadow Dragon from among them to your hand, and then of course shuffle your deck afterwards. And it's not like you get any power boost or anything on top of that. It's just 10K.
And that's so powerful because a search off the top 5 in any card game really is way more, valuable. It's more viable, than just a draw. And thankfully the backside didn't keep that.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Drawing is good. You always want to have hand advantage, but the fact that you can search and look through your deck and then actually get the card that you need, that adds value to it.
And honestly, that's apparently the second best type of thing. We remember when Piccolo Surge used to scry.
The keyword skill for Magic right there. Speaking of scrying, right, he's actually looking through his deck. Yes. So he cracked the Penguino right there, and now he's bringing out that Penguin, and of course he has 10K power on swing. Of course you got an auto, pull a card from life, get 5K power, and no, I think it already has crit.
Yes, it already has crit.
Just gained 5K power, so now it's 15 crit coming at you in the face with a Penguino right there with a headbutt.
And the other good thing about the Penguino, there's the D-Match, restanding the energy. But the good thing about that Penguino, realistically, is you can get rid of it, play the other one, the 20K that swings only in battle cards, and just get rid of that board.
Oh, the big belly button Penguino.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy right there.
Big belly button, say that 5 times.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, big belly button Penguino.
Hey,
Yeah.
but you know what? Hey, it works. Oh, so
Oh, here comes the 8 drop.
he sacks it for the Ditto of the Shenron, the Shadow
Yes.
Dragons right there. And of course, this guy, he can go ahead and banish or exile or warp a card, and then of course it gains the characteristics of that
Yes.
card. And this is the most common card, the number 1 card. You want to go ahead and warp and gain the abilities. You gain the blocker, you gain the ability whenever you swing. Put a card in rest mode. If it has a cost of 2 or less, then KO it.
Yes.
Not bad at all.
Super solid, super good.
So he's going to go energy for the game, and he actually is going to tap 2 to play
the Zamasu or Zeno
the
Unison.
Zeno Unison.
Oh.
I actually used to play this in Trunks a little bit, and it's not bad. You actually can +2. You can gain an energy, and of course, if it's a dual color, it comes in rest mode. But you gain an energy for the turn, and then on top of that, at the end of the turn, of course, the energy that you placed in there, energy for the duration of the turn. It does have 9K power, and but +2s. +2s are not bad.
And there's a sick little combo. The reason why he placed this in here, and I don't know if you know this, but
Go
there's
ahead.
a sick little combo that you can do. I'm pretty sure you already know, where you can charge from your top of the deck with the Zeno +2, and when you play the 4 drop, oh, that's unfortunate for Christian because that vanilla's in that energy and it's going to go away now. But you know how when you play the 10 drop, it forces the Trunks, or the Gohan, the vanilla, into your energy.
Right.
Zeno says you can't charge it.
So it stays on the hand. He had 1 card in
There
hand.
you
Bottom
go.
deck 1, right?
One card at hand, bottom deck's the one.
But
that wouldn't happen.
He's got the Nova right there. It looks like it might be Nova. And so Nova is going to allow it. Oh, no, he's searching off of the swing of the leader. So leader swing, check up the top 5, and of course he gets that card to hand. Oh, man, he's got cooler. He's got that counter. He's ready for it. Woohoo! This guy right here.
Look, Brando asked a great question. When are we getting the hyped PR sign emotes for the channel?
Hey, you know what? We got to. Hey, I already have like a little post that Lily sent me to. I'm throwing that on Facebook too. I'm going to put it on my cover, man. The hype on the mic.
We already got the salt emoji.
I like it. Nah, we need a PR sign. We need a microphone or something. I'm just yelling. I have no clue. But this is exciting to see right here.
My emoji wouldn't be PG-13. It'd be a certain finger up.
This guy here.
That's besides.
It's a finger in a beanie.
Yes. Perfect.
Oh, that characterizes you, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, big time. And it looks like he's still on his turn right here. I'm actually kind of curious. Do you think he can go into the triple strike Sin Shinron? You only have to tap 1 for that, right?
No, you don't have to tap anything for it.
He just comes out.
Oh, for the triple strike Sin Shinron?
Sin Shinron. I think you tap 1, and then you have to have a certain amount of
Yes.
Shadow Dragons
Yeah,
in the
I'm
drop
pretty sure.
area.
Yes, he would have to tap 1 for it.
But it leaves 3 open for cooler.
Yeah, it leaves 3 open for cooler.
Ah.
And I'm thinking Celzino off the top of my head, but no, he wouldn't.
I mean, you can do the Celzino, but that's just one big 40K single striker right there because he's not at 5 energies, and it was hit in a previous ban list, which I did not think they were going to hit Celzino.
I was begging for it.
You know, and the thing is, I don't see Celzino being played often. Why they hit a card that I don't see being played often?
It was being played a lot. What are you talking about?
But it wasn't really topping. Was it
Yes,
really
it
topping?
was.
No, King Vegeta was topping, bro. You had all these
You're
other
right.
decks topping.
You're right. King Vegeta was topping.
Boom.
But here's the thing. Before King Vegeta came
Dark
out,
Broly, boom.
Dark Broly, Mecha Frieza with double Bergama, a 2-drop Bardock,
Boom.
Celzino.
Yeah.
Aggro Sin, boom.
Hey,
Turn 2 Zeno.
But you know,
is
it was
disgusting.
red. Red was the thing you saw that was prevalent on the screens. And it looks like we actually swung in with the 19K and then past turn re-standed him, and that was it. Oh, I don't think Felipe is seeing his cards right now.
I don't think so either. But that's okay. He's gonna bounce back. He did Oceanus.
Hey, but you know what? He's got all 4 of his energies open right there. Maybe he's trying to wait for something to happen so he can go on the crackback. But we got right here, Christian is going to go ahead and charge the Vegeta that has the same effect as the TN whenever it's charged. You tap an energy, bring out his skill list. And so now he's got 3 battle cards on board, 1 Unison. And then 3 of those cards have 20K power swinging in.
I think we're going to see him drop a Nimbus here.
Oh,
the Freezer
the
counterattack.
Freezer.
That is super solid.
Well, we know he's got 1 free swing. Put the Zeno in rest mode and go ahead and go in
One
there.
free swing, sure, but now we got to look at the idea of, okay, he rests the Zeno. It's fine, Really, in all honesty, he's trying to bean here.
Oh, he's trying to be. But then at the same time, you got the ability of the Gohan leader where you can add 5K to any skillless card, making it 25, which is actually not bad at all.
I can see. So, yeah, he's going to probably swing with lead here. Rest the Zeno. He's going to +2. Boom.
Yep.
That was a really good one. That was a solid one.
This man, you know he's going to play the 10 drop. You know he's going to play the 10 drop. I can't wait to see this.
So he's going to swing it with lead, resting the Zen.
Resting Zen. Did I not call it? PR sign. Come on, man. You got to stop there. You got to let people watch.
Well, every clock is right twice a day.
Can't call the future.
No.
I just got what you said. Yeah. That's very clever.
Oh, yeah. So he's going to swing in with lead, and we're going to see him drop an Oceanus.
Oh, now he's got a mill. You know, I've had plenty of people tell me, how come you don't play Oceanus? How come you're not playing that? I'm just like, I don't need to. I don't need to. If you don't have a hand, like,
who cares?
That's it, player. That's it. Bottom deck. You wondering why PR sign does that? Because if you see Vegito paralyzing prowess, he's like this, and he's getting ready to just karate chop you in the throat, right there. He's gonna take 2 cards out of your hand on play and on swing. Like it. Well, he drops the Oceanus, so every time he swings, it's cost to mill 4 cards from the top of his deck into the drop area. And it looks like after that, he's going to go ahead and he throws a limp finger. It's not even the wrist. I think he threw the limp finger. Oh, no, wait. Oh, he's thinking. I was about to say he already passed his turn.
I mean, it would be a wise decision. Don't Trenton your way to the top.
But he's got 1 energy open, and it's just like, do you go in? Do you think Shinron? He's got a cooler, man. So it's one of those where...
So he did swing. Oh, and he milled the... Oh,
he milled his 4.
That's awful.
Oh,
and I called it. Didn't I say it?
He's trying to sense. He's got 4 open now. He's got 4 open.
He does have 4 open. What he's going to do here, right, is he's going to try and... That's right.
Yep, 10 drop. I told you. You got to go for it. You got to go for it.
Now he's going to... But he only gets 1 swing with the 10.
He only gets 1 swing.
But he will bottom deck his whole board.
No, but you know what? I think this is... Wait. He gets 1. He doesn't bottom deck unless the card restands.
Right. He's only going. So what he's probably going to do is he's going to try and restand at something. His leader restands, right, on swing.
No. His own effect.
Okay.
It's to activate to put It's the cost to send the skillless card to the energy. Then he restands and then he bottom decks.
So what he's going to do is he's going to swing it. Okay, he's already doing the bottom deck. So it's not on a restand. It's just an active main.
Okay. Hey, activate main.
So he bottom decks, right? He's going to try and swing in. I think the sin is at...
there he goes. He has to start the chain all over again.
Yes.
So he draws his cards and then plays the 1 drop. Why not just go for it? You see, there's certain things that I learned.
He passes here.
Yeah, he does. He throws a limp wrist. See, with me, I had a situation, and I'll go ahead and after this match, I'll talk to you guys about my last matchup where time was called, and I had to make a call, an executive decision, and it ended up winning the game for me making that decision. And it's just like, in this situation, it's just one of those things where it's like your opponent is almost tapped out. There's no cards on board. You want to try to capitalize. I know you're milling 4 cards, but the thing is, it's advantage at that point. Now he's got 5 energy. He can do a lot with 5 energy. Even drop big boy Cell, the Cell Xeno.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you want to give your opponent another chance? Or do you want to try to go in, have your opponent drop as many cards out of their hand as possible defending, and then pass your turn? Now they have less cards in hand. They have less plays to make. It's just one of those decisions where you got to be a seasoned vet in order to make those type of decisions.
You do. And that's... So he is going to counterplay here.
He said Trunks. He says bounce it back.
Bounce it back to hand.
Oh, so you know what? That actually is a good thing, but I don't know if that Trunks was... So when it comes to the 1-star ball, okay, you got to understand and remember that there are counter windows 1 and 2. The thing is, you never want to counter window whenever the card is out because that's considered counter window 2.
Correct.
Whenever your opponent looks at you and taps 1 and then puts the cost is to put the negative energy ball in the drop area, and then that's when counter window 1 is open. Then you Trunks. Now this, even though it's one of those where you got a Trunks blind, rarely does any Sin Shenron play the 3-drop deflect.
And he's removing 7 to
there
go
goes.
ahead and play.
Boom! He says the Trunks is already out of your hand, player.
You can't counterplay that.
Oh, he's trying to go in. Oh man, but he's got 4 life, doesn't he?
Yeah.
One. I think he's got 4. One, unless I'm miscounting.
No, he has.
No, I think he's at 3.
No, he is at 3.
He's at 3. Oh my goodness, Christian is at 3 lives.
But you gotta
right
remember, D-Madge is a card.
Yeah, but you got to remember. Oh snap!
David PR signs. What did you do?
What did I do? Okay, right there. Okay. Yeah, but you got to also remember that Cooler's a card as well. And he has Cooler in his hand. So it's like, oh, Christian, you better combo, player. You better combo.
And he's asking how many is in your hand right now.
How many? So guys, just to give you guys an idea of how you want to count your opponent. I know when you play and your opponent's like how many cards in hand, they're actually counting to see how much combo power you have.
There's the
D-Mag.
Now he had. Wait. Here's the thing. If he Coolers here, and he has a lot of soup. Does he have the cooler?
He's got a cooler, bro.
Does he have the... No, he doesn't have the cooler.
Oh, he does. No, but I saw he has it. He's shuffling it in his hand.
Oh, my Lord.
He's got the cooler.
Wait. He has 3 on tap. I don't know.
Unless he's asking him cost. Are you pulling or tapping? He has to pull. If he's going to... he has to tap or pull.
Him restanding the energy...
then that means he passed the counter window. Yeah. Godly. Well, I mean, that... you got a cooler in this.
You hate to see it.
I even forgot what I was talking about, too,
But you saw it.
I completely forgot what I was talking about.
I think right now Felipe made a massive mistake because that triple strike combo out.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You gotta try to pull as many cards from your opponent's hand as possible. That's a little book. That's the Sorcerer's Stone right there that he's got in his hand. You don't want to keep that in your hand. Oh, I was talking about counting cards. Whenever your opponent asks you how many cards you have in your hand, this is the key right here. I'm telling, I feel commentating. It's got to be informative. All the people that are watching.
So he's gonna drop one to mill, to draw. Or to look at the top what?
No, he's looking at the top 5, so he swung in with his leader. He's looking at the top 5 cards to try to get a Shadow Dragon. What you do, if your opponent, say for example...
He has one.
If I ask Nick, how many cards you got in hand? And Nick says, I got 5 cards in hand. The way you count combo is 5K for every card in hand. So you'll multiply 5 times 5, 25. And then on top of that, you add an extra 10K. That's like the best case scenario for your opponent. And then, I mean, I do that plenty of times. I'll swing in with my 8 drop, and then I'll ask cards in hand, and they'll tell me something like that.
Well, normally they'll tell you none.
Or normally none, but if they say like 4 cards in hand, I'll say, okay, 4 times 5, that's 20, plus another 10K, 30, plus your leader, that'll get you to 45. So you know what? Combo of 10, I'll match 45, and 9 times out of 10, they don't have it right there. When you do that calculation, so remember, that calculation is key right there. I'm telling you, I got it from Matt Sublet himself, man. That's what he does, and it helps me out in a lot of games.
So we're sitting here thinking, right, as Felipe, what do I do?
Should have cooler. You got to go back in time. You got to go back in time and cooler and drop as many cards.
Unless he doesn't have it.
And you know what?
I don't know if he has it.
Maybe, you know what you can do is you can pass it, let him swing in with the 10 drop, let him combo his whole hand,
and then combo that 4 drop.
Sugesh. Pop!
Zagesh.
Get him out of there!
He's going to go again.
Get him out of there. We got Brandall on the horse saying PR Sign only needs his voice to intimidate his opponent. I have been known to be the voice of the community. You know what I'm saying, Prince?
I know.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, Brandall. And then, of course, Chaotic Cypher's on the horn. What's happening, player? Oh, he taps 1 for the Pinguino. So he's got the negative energy buff.
I mean, but the Pinguino ain't going to do nothing.
I mean, he can pull from life again.
I mean, okay, he pulls from life. He awakens, right? He untaps 1, draws 2.
Yeah, it can help you out. You can now have 3 energies to play another cooler.
He should have, if he had the cooler, he should have.
He should have played it and then just gone in right then and there.
I don't know. I can't tell if he has it.
Because the thing is, you could, if you're afraid for your opponent comboing, on your combo, you could combo the haze and then pop the 10 drop so he can't combo with it. And then that's 1 less card that he has to combo. It's just all these things you got to think about whenever you're playing.
So he's tapping 1 again. Going for the Penguin.
Oh, man. He's just trying to swing in. Oh, my.
This indeed is a dormant civil war. And you get to fight. And you get to see. You get to see what Dormant's going to do to you.
Oh.
You see how good these players are.
Oh man, you got that window of opportunity.
Look,
you
man, I'm just saying, what is Salt Boy's gonna do? What is Salt Boy's gonna do?
They'll put salt in your wound. They'll put salt in the wound.
Yeah, in their own wound.
Oh, I swear I did not mean to set him up.
Look, one of these days, I'm gonna come up with a sign.
Oh, he plays the Ditto.
Oh, he does. He played. Okay.
Okay, so he plays the Ditto. What's he trying to do? Okay, draw 2, untap.
Draw 2.
Gets another haze in hand.
He has another 8.
He has another triple striker in hand. He got another triple striker.
Wait. If he can get a 4 drop on board.
Celzino?
Celzino.
You think he's trying to?
Celzino.
No, there's an over! You think he's got Celzino?
Oh, I think he might have that. Maybe. I don't. Oh,
No, I don't think so.
He does.
He could super combo, try to draw into it. You know,
Imagine
bottom deck one, draw two
imagine
cards.
If he draws into Celzino.
Oh, that would be
Just
something.
imagine if he drew into Celzino.
It looks like he's gonna swing
He's gonna
in.
swing in on his leader.
Okay, puts it in rest mode, pops it. All right, he's got plays. All right, he might be able to come back from not playing that counter cooler. Now he's gonna combo. Please do the haze sin run. Dude, get that 10 drop off the board, man. Oh no, there's his combo, so super combo.
I think he's gonna drop one of the hazes because now he has two.
Okay, but man, if this dude top
one super combo,
he's got another super.
Two supers.
He got two.
Oh my gosh!
He got two super combos,
bro. That is so good.
That's broken, bro. That's broken.
I don't think
okay,
this
bottom
eight-drop
deck
has
draws
double
two.
strike, though.
Draws two.
Oh no!
Super combo! Oh my god!
What?
That's why you draw two. That's why you draw two.
Dude, how many is he gonna drop? He's gonna drop.
He's trying to get the cell. He's trying to get the cell.
I mean, he has to, right? He has to.
This man.
But this card doesn't have double, does it?
No, it's just single. He has two lives left. So there's it. Giant ball. Oh no, he's got an ocean again. I'm telling you.
But he has the fourth super,
If you're playing a deck, you gotta play the bottom one, draw two. You go further into your deck, and then this man got three of his super.
Four supers. Christian knows he's digging though.
Oh, he's trying to give it to him. X trying to give it to him.
He knows he's digging. Imagine if he pulls a double strike.
Okay, draws. Wait, what was that last card? What was that last card?
I don't know. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it.
Oh,
if it's the Xeno, that is disgusting.
This man dropped three super combos, digging through his deck. That's 6 cards he dug
and he is just gonna take it.
He's gonna take the life. He's down to 1 life. He is
just gonna take it.
Oh man, I like this.
I don't know. This is scary.
All I know is that
this is scary.
My money is on Dortmund to win, man. My money is on
Dortmund now. Oh,
everything I own, Dortmund's gonna win. I'm telling you. I'm telling you this right now. I'm foretelling it. Dortmund's gonna take this.
Okay, so we know he didn't mill the Xeno. We know he did not mill Xeno.
Man, I would have slapped that down so fast if he would have got
If he would have got Xeno, that would have been it, right?
Yeah, no. Oh, there he goes. He got the 4-drop out there again. The 4-drop, he's going to choose a card. It stays in rest mode. Oh, wait. What's he doing? 1, 2? 1, 2? What are you doing? Oh, boy! He got it!
Oh my god!
Let me see that hand player!
Dude! Oh no!
And it's a quad strike!
Dude, that was so good. He had 4 super combos to do it, but he got there.
Oh man!
And that's a double strike or dual attack quad. And there goes that.
There goes the one negate. But it restabs!
But there's the problem now is, right? The problem now inherently is Christian can out combo for starts, but if he has another negate, it's over.
I don't know. We'll see. You gotta do a play. You gotta swing in.
You don't have a choice.
You got to go in there. Boom!
He doesn't have the negate. Just drop hand.
Shotgun.
Just drop hand.
It don't matter.
If you drop hand right now, it's over.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, Prince, you gonna need a cigarette after this one.
I'm gonna smoke one anyway, but I mean after that. Look, Felipe's smoking in there. He said, "I want the haze," and you pop the 10 drop.
Pop the 10 drop. You gotta get him off board. That's one card he can combo.
You have to get him off board.
Dude, you gotta get all the combos off board. He's just dropping the hand. Shotgun, bro. Shotgun.
No, I think he's gonna save the negate though. He's gonna save one negate in case this doesn't do it. But we're at 50. We're at what, 60?
We got Brendo saying it can because it has to be in rest mode to pop. You know what, Brendo? You're right. That's why yellow's kind of meh. Everything's got to be in rest mode. Golly. Well, you know what? I take that back. I retract it back. All I know is
that's the thing, right? Okay, he combos the cooler. Okay, he had the cooler.
He had the cooler the whole time,
dude,
man.
Combo off the 4-drop too.
So we got got 40, 50, 60. It looks 65? Like 65 going in for one life right there.
So right now Christian has a Xeno super combo, but I think I saw Cold Bloodlust in there too. I don't know if he has the.
Hey, but you know he's at 1 life, so you can go ahead and flash him all you want to. All you're doing is just showing him the goods.
So there's one. He takes that. He's gonna have to restand an energy, right?
Hey, there you go.
So that's fine. So we're at 25. There's
that's 30K right there.
That's
30K, 40,
55.
That's 55.
Yeah.
Dang, that's 55.
But he has to right?
No, so he's at 40, 50, 60, 70. So he's at 70. So hey, those commandments put in work.
So we're at 65, or we're at
40,
55.
50.
We're at 55 right now.
Okay, come on. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Oh, Sensu Bean.
60.
Oh.
I don't know if he had.
No,
I don't know.
Okay, there he goes. Oh,
comboed
wow,
off
he
one, yeah.
comboed.
Yep.
Them Kamehamehas
Them
put in
Kamehamehas put in
work.
so much work.
Oh my God, he dropped
Oh.
those two so fast. Bro, you should have left some card. Oh, you had to have another card in the hand to go in. You got an overrun Bardock.
Oh, no.
Tell me that card in the hand is a Bardock, bro.
Oh no.
This man, yeah, normally people shotgun and they'll hold an overwhelm in
he's
hand.
gonna restand, right? Oh man.
You had me yelling for nothing, player.
I know.
You had me hyped for nothing. Oh, I thought X was gonna give it to him. Ha!
And he
Don't
should,
give it to him.
honestly, he should have kept the one. He should have kept. Oh no.
We got Chaotic Cypher said, I still think Sin Shinron has the 9 drop. He's like, oh, never mind.
Nope.
He's like, psych. Yeah,
Nope.
he comboed out of it. He's got 1 card in hand, so all you do is swing with the 10 drop, restand and swing with the 10 drop. That's game right there. Yeah, there's no. I mean,
he had a second.
Oh, he's
10
got a
drop in
set.
hand.
Oh, yeah, that's it. You put it. Hey, come on, Christian.
that's game.
Stop playing with your food, Christian.
I mean, he's gonna negate here with that.
Oh, so he's got
no,
a negate?
no, he has a negate, but he still has to. What was he gonna swing with 10 drop rest?
No, he's gonna go ahead and bottom deck it, bottom deck all the cards, and then restand and then swing in.
But that's what I'm saying, right? He's going to swing. He's going to rest unison. What is Felipe going to do?
Well, I mean, he's got a blocker. He's got one. He can stop
he has one blocker.
And then swing in that. He has. Yeah, no, Christian's got this game right there. I was like, oh man, I completely thought Felipe was gonna get it right then and there. Man, he using 3 super combos.
And that's game.
Yeah, swings
Wow.
it. That's game. Felipe takes that right there. God,
3 super. He ran 4. He saw all 4 just to get the Xeno to then lose.
It was a super combo after super combo to search and whatnot. Now, that was a nice round 1 right there. And, so let me get back to my last round before we go ahead and go into break. So at Underground Games, right, I'm facing a Hatch player. Of course, I look at Prince. I'm just like, hey, if this was you, this was going to happen.
Right.
And so, first game, I'm not going to lie, first game, the Hatch player took it. And I was like, I didn't see my pieces. I was like, what is going on?
And that's what would happen the second round, too.
And then this guy, he plays his Gogeta, right? And he's not only getting rid of my battle cards, but he's getting rid of my hand, too. So I'm like, you know what? Your 8-drop is not better than my 8-drop. And I look at him and say, game 2. I'm one of those players where if I know there's no way for me to win, I'm giving you the game. I'm scooping. I'm going to game 2. Because the thing with this tournament in particular is that if you went into times, there was a lot of draws in this tournament.
There were 12 draws.
There was a lot of draws, and for me personally, I'm just like, I'm trying to save my game, and they really went to the end. So game 2, man, I had 3 8-drops on this boy right here, and I just bottom deck, and I played him. Bottom deck your hand right there, bottom deck 2. And then when I swung with him and he said no negates, I was like, bottom deck 2. And he said, wait, what? And then he took my card, he read it. I'm like, yeah, bro, paralyzing prowess, bottom deck player. So I had 3 of on board. And he said, wow, that's crazy, dude. And I said, hey, if you win or if you lose, go back and tell your boys that PR Sign put 3 8-drops on board. Game 3 goes down. I'm over here. I got my pieces. I'm ready to go. But the thing is, I have 4 cards in hand. I have an 8-drop. I have my leader swing. And then, of course, I have a 5-drop. And they yell time. So I'm like, oh, my goodness. I'm turn 0. I got to get this game right here. My opponent has 5 cards in. Oh, no. My opponent has 4 cards in hand. And so, but he has 7 life. And I was just like, I got to get him down. So then what I do is I swing with my leader. My leader has not awoken yet. I'm at 10. There's no way I can awaken. So I swing in, and my opponent's like, no negates. And on my 4 cards in hand, I say, nah, forget this, man. PR Sign is going for game. This was the executive decision that I made, with seasoned veterans. You got to, man. So I comboed 3 of the cards I had in hand. I have 1 left in hand. And I said, 25 to your lead, and he takes it. He's down to 6 lives. He has 5 cards left in hand, and guess what? The 1 card was in my hand.
The 8.
The 8-drop, man. So we evolve on top of the 5-drop, and I say bottom deck, so he goes from 5 to 3. Then I swing in with one of the 8-drops. He said no negate, so I'm like, oh, yes, a power burst would have ruined it. So then he goes to 2, and then he takes 3 life.
I mean, he goes to 1.
So he goes to 1, then he bottom decks 2, goes to 1, then takes a 3 life. He's at 3 life. This is it right here. I got to swing my other Vegito, and so I swing in, and I'm like, any negates? He said no negates. I was like, bottom deck 2. And he bottom deck 2. He had 2 cards left in hand. He said, nah, bro, I had no cards left in hand. I said 35 trip. And he said, you got it. And I was like, oh, man. Woo! I know, hey, Trunks showed out right there. And when I got top 16, I yelled out bottom deck right there. I had to, man. But we got David Dino saying GG. We got Brenda on the horn. How you guys liking that SS4 Toa deck? Is there potential or is it all hype?
Oh, have you actually seen that?
I have not seen it yet.
Basically what it is you know the SS4 Sparkle deck.
Uh-huh.
They're all Xenos. So what does the Toa Ultimate deck unisons or leader say? If it is a non-black Xeno card, it has no specified cost, and you reduce it by 1.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
so you switch the leader up pretty
so
much.
basically, all of the SS4 Xenos are multicolored. If you know the ruling on multicolors, the ruling is that, say you have a blue-green,
Right.
it counts as blue or green, but it also counts as non-blue and non-green. What that means is that if you're counting the red only, or the green or the blue, it is a non-black battle card. Therefore, its energy for the two drop counterplay and the 2-drop negate attack, they're all 1-drops. They're all 16Ks. And I think those will be good. As far as the other cards, like the play this for 1, draw 2,
Right.
bottom deck 1, and discard 1, and
That's
you draw 1 from the
specific to a
hand.
leader.
No,
Oh, it's not. You can
No.
play that too.
it's just more of
What's up?
it's just
Do top tables?
Yeah. We'll do top 2. So real quick, guys, we're gonna go ahead and head to a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is S.A.L.T. This is Super at Lotus Thursdays, guys. Do not go away. Stay glued to your seats, man. We got way more to come. It's just too good. It's too good,
Absolutely.
Prince. It's too good. What's happening, Dragon Ball Super players? We are back here on S.A.L.T.
And guess what? We got to go to the match right away.
Oh, biscuits.
You were right. 20 Mississippis.
Yeah, no one knows how to count 20 Mississippis correctly.
What in the world is this?
So we got a nice little match right here. We got Bergamo versus SS4.
Bergamo.
We got that spirit. We got the sparkles right here versus Bergamo, and I like this. This is something new and exciting. And we got right there. So he charged an energy. This energy right here is a dual color energy, and it does say whenever you have a U9 on board, you actually ignore energy exhaust.
By the way, who's in the room?
All right, so we got we got to switch them up. So we got Leo and we got Abud.
Now, you know what the thing with Bergamo is that I hope we see.
Okay, what?
The Bergamo lock.
The Bergamo. Oh, when you play two Bergamos. You know what?
You lock them from swinging or doing anything.
All right, so let's go ahead and set the life right now. So what's happening with this leader, I actually like this leader a lot because you can go ahead and I think you could pull up to one card from life at the end of your turn and then play a U9 card, cost 2 or less, and that's how he got Chappelle out there on board. Very nice. We got the one drop bat right here. That's going to allow him to look up the top 3 cards and then get a U9 card from there. So we got yet another Chappelle, which actually is going to be a big repercussion because every time he swings, Chappelle gets an auto. Choose one of your opponent's energies and put it in rest mode. And he
played the other Chappelle as well.
Plays it again at the end of the turn. So now he's pulled, and I think he's pulled 2 cards from life.
Zubat and DBS. I love it.
It says Zubat. So it's safe to say that he's got 6 lives right there. And of course, we got the opponent, of course, taking that damage right there to 7. Sparkles, we got 2 Chappelles on board. We got a bat, and that's a pretty decent board right there.
You know what's so gross about this, right? Is that early game for Bardock, for SS4 Bardock, it can't really waste energy. There's so many things that it can't really waste. And I'm seeing right now that Bardock isn't seeing much of its, like those, the other multicolors. He's having to charge the non-effect ones.
And that's not a good one too. So he's got it looks like he's got a red-black one.
He's got the counter play, and he has the Vegeta that plays from drop.
Okay, and you know what? He searched off the blue one, and so I think he might be having trouble. He's tapping 2 right now.
And he's going to play the blue one.
Oh, he plays the blue one.
Now, what that allows him to do is choose 1 card from the opponent's hand, put it at the bottom, and they draw a card. He draws 2, bottom decks 1.
And you know, it's pretty balanced too. It's pretty balanced because I mean you're kind of just like the opponent. You yourself, you're drawing a card essentially. You're netting or net 1.
Now I hope that Leo doesn't mess this up. He needs to tap that card for Chapel.
Yeah, for Chappelle only taps energy. I thought.
Yeah, taps whatever.
I thought it was auto rest one of your opponent's
No, it is energy. You're right.
It's energy. So yeah, that's why you know what? Very smart move here to tap the energy himself, play a battle card. Now the Chappelle's, it's not gonna be too much detrimental because the energy's already in rest mode. Swinging in, this Vegeta has 16k power. That's a very awkward number there.
And he's gonna D-Mag.
We got the D-Mag, so he actually negates the attack of the 16k Vegeta right there. And it looks like we actually throw the limp wrist, and now it's Leo to charge for the 3rd energy this game.
Now, do you think that Leo plays the U9 Assemble?
Oh yeah, it's tough because the thing is, U9 Assemble, I think it's 2 yellow if I'm not mistaken, and it's one of those things where it's like. It's not like U7 representative that says, oh, you don't have a cost whenever you play a certain leader to it. It's not one of those. It's very difficult. I spoke with Gio before he left to the Navy, and he said it was hard trying to put that card in there.
And he's going to tap 2, play the...
Oh, he plays the Supreme Kai of Universe 9, and he's gonna look up the top, I think it's 3 cards or 5 cards, and every U9 he could put, 3 and put a U9 into the energy. He looks up to 2 and if they're U9s, put him in the energy, and he whiffs. Oh my, he needed to hit. That card was actually
I don't think he whiffed. I think he just decided not to, because I saw not a Bergamo, but I saw the other one, the Basil.
But why would you not put him in the energy? That's the thing. You got to put him in the energy so that you can actually try to get that Bergamo lock.
It may mess up his super combos.
Depending on the super combos, you know what? You might be right on that one. Well, we got right now Chaotic Cypher on the horn right there. Let's see what he's saying. Waiting to see the new U6 blue stuff is actually really good. I have yet to see these cards. I'm going to have to go ahead and study up on them. He says, Toa seems decent. We got Brendo on the horn right there saying, by the trend of stuff, it might be different compared to what the previous U6 was, which I'm happy with that. You don't want to continue with a deck that people aren't even playing anymore. You want to have something new, something brand spanking new that people are going to go into and say, you know what, I like the play style of this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in some work with the U6. U6 has been neglected big time. Like when it first came out, the first time red green, it just steamrolled.
Yeah.
And then they had their erratas with the mecha leader, and then it kind of died down. Then U6 came back with blue-yellow, steamroll again, and then just died down again. So we're going to see, we still got this trend with U6, and I don't think I know anybody who's still playing U6 right now.
It's a roller coaster of emotions, but that's okay. It's deserved.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. And then Chaotic Cypher saying, I'm hoping they don't turn it into another vanilla archetype. Man, I hate when they do that. It's just like, it's no problem.
So now we're going to use the yellow. We're going to negate the Chapel effect.
So he negates it.
And I think he's going to put it in rest mode as well.
So
and he KOs it. Yep.
Oh, rest and KO. So this deck does a little bit of everything. And it's one of those decks where people are like, I've heard mixed feelings. I've heard people say, this deck is horrible. Oh, this deck is really good. And it's just one of those things where it's the pilot that counts.
And look, Chaotic Cypher on the horn saying nobody has been more neglected than Namekians. No, that's a lie.
What? What? Namekians? Namekians have been neglected hardcore, bro. They've been got the shaft, man.
I'm pretty sure Piccolo's a Namekian, right?
Piccolo is a Namekian.
Yeah, I remember Piccolo Surge being pretty good. I don't know if that's a shaft.
Man.
That leader was broken.
Yeah, but it was.
Are you trying to tell me?
It's a Zamasu deck, man.
Are you going to sit here and tell me that one of the best leaders of a format defining leader, a reason why Bandai went, we're not going to make multicolors anymore.
Yeah,
is because
he got shafted. He got routed.
Piccolo Surge, the Namekian Piccolo leader, the best Namekian card in the game ever made. Besides, there's a few actually. Not only that, let's talk about some other Namekians. King Piccolo.
Okay, but the thing is,
King Piccolo. King Piccolo.
You're just talking about solo leaders, man. We're talking about an archetype.
No, I'm talking
archetype
about
in Namekians, bro.
Nah, man. No. King Piccolo as a deck. Full of Namekians.
Yeah, but it's more Demon Clan than Namekians, though. It's more Demon Clans.
Red-green Piccolo.
You're pushing it. You're pushing it, bro.
I'm pulling out these. Oh, Namekians got the shaft. No, they didn't. Namekians, when they're made good, they're broken.
But the thing is, Piccolo Surge is just like it was a leader in itself, and the deck was Zamasu. If anything, you know how Piccolo has two character traits, God and Namekian. They just kind of scratched out Namekian, and he was just the God leader. That's what he pretty much was right there.
Okay.
It's just one of those where, man, you don't see Piccolo anymore.
Look,
in
the early games, in the early days, Namekian starter deck was great.
Now, I think what Bandai should have done to that leader, instead of scrying and then drawing two, you scry before you draw, and then you get the extra draw on swing. That's what they should have done.
But that doesn't change anything.
Yes, it does, because
no,
Piccolo Surge wouldn't swing at you and just drop your hand.
You're right.
You're forced to that. You swing, and then you get the draw.
Okay, so you surge, right? Or you scry. Look at the top, bottom deck. Draw anyway, right? We're on the same page.
Right, okay, draw one,
Then you charge.
Charge.
Right. Then you swing, you get the draw anyway, and they still drop your hand.
Yeah, but you at least get him to swing at you, though.
Okay, that's worse.
That's all. No, that's all I need as a Trunks player. If you swing at me, we bottom decking, bro. Swing at me, play. Swing.
Okay.
Hit me.
Yeah. We'll swing at you. No combo.
Well, it looks like he's playing the. Oh, this guy has deflect right here. Yeah. So he's playing this card. That's gonna help him bring out more dogs out into the field. But their skills are negated. But as soon as he passes turn, those skills will turn on, and we have a sort of lock right here. This Bergamo does say, in fact, if you have all dogs on the board, he does all the dogs gain barrier, I think is what it is. And then of course you swing at it. Its auto is whenever it's swung at, it gains 5k power. So it can get really big, really fast.
And I tell you what, the Furry Force is going to come in hard, and it's going to come in quick, because inevitably, when he gets all those dogs on board, that's GG's.
Yeah, that is. And then when you get 2 Bergamos on board, that's just one of those. It's hard to get out of. You need a card that ignores barrier and gets that card off board as fast as you can, because what Leo's going to do now is he's going to swing in with everything, because everything right now is vanilla. And then once he does that and then past his turn, it's gonna go off like that, man. It's really gonna go off. And we're gonna go ahead and change the count for you guys. But he's swinging in. So we got Bergamo that's, I think it's a 20k power swinging in. We got the Trio de Janeiro, the Dangers right there. And I think you can only choose one character from that card.
Correct.
You choose one character from the card, but of course he does have the other 2. He's got Lavender on board as well. You got the Lavender, you got the Bergamo, and then you got the Basil right there in the 3 cards. And of course that's what he's choosing. So he's got that trio right there. And man, if he had the Dangers Triangle, woo-hoo-hoo!
Let us not forget something else. Very important. He has his Zamasu counterplay in hand.
Zamasu counter. Oh my god, that's nasty.
The winner.
That's nasty. Not only does he bounce back a card that's trying to be played, but on top of that, he puts a card in rest mode on play. Definitely both the characteristics of blue and yellow.
Yes, and speaking of blue and yellow, a leader that was blue, the Piccolo Surge leader, was also green. And guess what? Another green character and another Numeki and a Slug. We had 2 Slug decks.
Those Slug decks were kind of.
You know what? We're not even gonna talk about. He has the Basil in hand now.
He got the Basil, and the Basil, of course, on play you draw a card, and then of course if your opponent has, I believe, 5 cards in rest mode or more, activate main, gain power till you get 19, and then you get dual attack.
And very wise in this situation, if he were to play it, because he does have 1, 2, 3 energy tapped.
Man, he's tapping. He's
Dude,
playing the bats.
He's playing hard.
What is he? Oh, he's got the other Bergamo right. Oh, he's gonna get the lock. Oh, hey, these bats are putting in work. That's Zubat right there, and he never does evolve into gold bat. But you got.
No, but you know what? With the presence on board, there's what, 2 of them on board. You know what? Make 2. You know what? You know what? The second evolution of Zubat is my favorite, and it should be yours, Crobat. And that is my favorite Pokemon of all time.
You know what? Speaking of Pokemon, he does have all 3 dogs on board right there. You got Basil being Suicune. You got Lavender being Ryuku. And then, of course, you got the Basil. No, Bergamo is Suicune. Basil is the Entei, and Lavender is the Ryuku.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And then you have the leader being the Ho-Oh.
The what?
Because it calls upon all the dogs.
But it's still Suicune.
But you know what?
Right?
If we're just going to say it's a dog, right? We'll just go ahead and say he might as well be Arcanine.
Arcanine.
Because Arcanine, you know what? We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, no, we'll talk later.
We'll talk about it later.
But anyways, he swarmed his field, and so now he's got a good field. He passed turn. The opponent is charging. It looks like his opponent does have all the colors on his side of the the energy.
And that is a massive board.
Yeah, it is. He's got to get through there.
For a turn 3 or for a turn 4 play. That's a massive board.
Turn 4, not bad at all. But of course, whenever he swings, it does afford him 3 effects. We do get choosing one of your opponent's battle cards, putting it in rest mode. We do get the fact that you can remove a marker from a unison, and then we do get also drawing, not in that order. When you have 2, 3, or 4 colors in your energy.
So gross.
It really is. Has to swing at the Bergamo, and it's just the Bergamo gains 5k on swing. It's just it's really
now something that we've neglected to mention is that the 8-drop is live right now.
Oh, the 8-drop.
The 8-drop Gogeta.
Oh, the Gogeta, the Quad Strike.
The Quad Strike is live, and here's how you can tell. Whenever you have 4 energy open, and he has a Vegeta and a Goku on board.
A Vegeta and a Goku on board. Oh, okay, because of course you got that fusion right there.
Correct.
And then of course the Quad Strike is not bad at all. It's a nice attacker, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I don't know if it's going to help him in this right here.
I think he could start clearing board right now.
You can clear board, but the thing is he keeps on swinging at the Bergamo. You need to play the Quad Strike and then swing at the Bergamo one time, gain 5k power. But then on top of that, look at how many cards he can combo with. You got the Chappelle. When he swings in, he has to put a card in rest mode in his energy.
Correct.
Then you got 20k power, no, 25k power on board that you can use to combo to save Bergamo. And
sure, but you're also forgetting this. What is the 8-drop Gogeta? a triple attacker that warps 2 in hand and 2 on board, and it's 35.
Oh, I thought you meant the quad strike.
The 8 drop.
The 8 drop. Okay, that guy is actually really good because you can get that Bergamo off.
You can get a Bergamo off right
Ignoring
there.
barrier, warp him, and then on swing, warp 2 cards from hand. That's a very strong
And
card
2 on
right
board.
now. He needs to play that card, but the thing is, there's already 1 energy tap, so he can't play it.
That was
4.
his mistake. Unless he has a bean.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
he combos 1.
Yeah, he has to have a bean in order to utilize. But the thing is, he doesn't have a blue energy open. That's the thing because he gets. Remember, Leo gets to choose what energy puts in rest mode. So he chose blue.
He shouldn't have swung with Lee.
He should not have swung. If you're gonna go for that play, you play the Super Saiyan 4 first. Then you swing in, and then it's like, yeah, no, warp these 2 suckers. I don't care what you warp from your hand, but these gotta go.
Well, the opponent chooses on board and in hand, which is fine, right? It's more.
Oh, the opponent does too on board.
But the issue is, right? He's not going to choose his dog.
You swing at the Bergamo.
You just swing at the dogs.
Yeah.
And then at that point, the opponent just goes, well, you got me, player. I can't really do much about that except for combo out.
You know what?
And that's why you didn't charge the yellow. I knew it. It's that super combo.
It's that super combo. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know what? That's it right there. You got that. You called it. And of course, we got Chaotic Cypher on the horn. We got Brando too talking about we need a Chi leader, man. Cheese. Nice to have Cheese. You know what? Hey, that would be awesome. You know, they were talking about the cards.
You already have the heroin leader, right?
Yeah, but it's not Chi though. It's
That was
Videl.
so?
It's Videl. We don't
It's
have
Bulma.
Chi. We have Chi and
The
then
heroin leader, the one that talks about all the heroines, is Bulma.
we can go for the whole family, you know. And then of course we got send Gohan to school or whatnot. I like that. Hey, but you know what? This is gonna be a tough one. I don't know if I had to guess. I think Leo got this one.
I think Leo does have it solely based off the fact that if he would have played...
Oof. His opponent got to really pull something out of his hat in order to get out of this mess right here. And he's got to bottom deck one of his cards. He gets to draw into one. I already see a D. Oh, he got a super combo.
Yep.
Oh, this guy here got a super combo off of that. Oh, man.
And actually, I agree with you, Tommy. Make a reboot Raditz leader because I love Raditz.
Yeah, and Raditz getting shafted too. It's just like Bandai is just... we gotta have all the leaders good, man. You gotta buff them up somehow.
No, you don't.
I mean, you can.
Oh, you can't. Why don't we make a reboot Trunks leader?
No. We're good. You know what?
You know what? We'll make a reboot Trunks leader that's actually good. There we go.
Hey,
perfect.
If you can give Trunks an a leader effect to switch out the cards like King Piccolo, yes. That's new spots in the deck right there. On swing, I can switch my life.
Yeah, what Randall said. I meant set 2 Trunks, not that one. I meant set 2.
Oh, the combo one. And that was not bad. That was like that was an okay deck. You know, you combo, you draw a card off of that, and I mean, it was okay.
Well, it was okay. You
okay.
know, better than the other one.
But he threw the limp wrist and he passed the turn, and now it's Leo. He's restanding everything. Oh my goodness, he's got a Bergamo in hand.
Imagine
that you gotta play Bergamo, and then it's just you got the lock, man. You got the lock.
The Bergamo lock is so disgusting. But you know what stops it dead cold? I'll let you set up everything. I'll let you set up every Bergamo you got in the deck. All of them.
What stops it?
AOD. You want to know why?
Why does it?
Green Unison, boy. Discard KO. Everything ignoring barrier.
Yes.
Oh,
That's the most broken. I don't know why people aren't playing that green.
People are. Actually, I went up against the Videl player that beat me, and that was the card he played.
Yes, it wipes the board. You pitch a card, everything goes.
Yeah,
There's
like,
no
wow.
criteria. Everything is gone. Obviously, you know, not the Unison, but still everything is gone. Yes, set up all your board. You know what? You're right about that.
Yeah.
One. You're right about that one. But AOD is kind of lackluster.
Oh, is it now?
I think it's lacking. I mean, you didn't play AOD. You play Hatch because you know Hatch is
no,
better than AOD.
No, you're right. I played Hatch. I hadn't played it in a while. But you know what? I'll say this. Even you admitted that Blue Boo AOD Unison is phenomenal.
That's strong.
And you know what? If one part of AOD is doing good, that means the whole deck can whip your butt.
I don't know about that
And
one.
you know what?
Does AOD even play the Blue Unison?
Yes. And guess what? I haven't seen anybody top with Trunks. But on the online events, I've seen people top with AOD.
Tell me who top with Trunks.
You're
bro.
right.
Right here. Come on now. I'm sitting right next to you, player.
You're right. You did get top 16 and you got a nice playmat. Speaking of the playmat, do you have it on you?
No, I actually don't have it on
Man.
me. I got 2 of those playmats. I actually
He won in a raffle
too. So I was like, oh man, lucky day all over. But look at this field right here. Then he
Yeah,
plays
and
the field card.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let me tell you this field card right here. If he has all 3 legendary dogs on board, all his opponent's cards that are 4 costs and less have no skills, which means not even on play effects go off. This is not only is he gonna have the lock with the Bergamos, but now he has the field card that says you gotta play 5 costs or higher if you want your effects.
And then you know what's even more gross?
What was
He played the 7-drop Khalif.
and now he's gonna
Restand
restand
2, draw 2,
My goodness.
and he played it for 1.
Now it is strong, and he's gonna tap. Yeah, no effect. You just got to negate, but that's it off of the swing. But it's just one of those things where you're looking down, and it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. The only thing that can save you is that unison. That you wipe the whole board, man. Clear the whole board. Get rid of everything. But I think Leo got this in the bag, bro. Excuse me.
It works because it doesn't have an auto.
We got Brando right there.
That's why that card works. It's not an auto.
It's not an auto. Yeah, no. Oh, petrifying.
No. So what Brando is saying, right, is
I was trying to catch up.
So look, Brando was talking about the negate you talked about, right? Can't use the effect.
Right.
You can. It's not an auto that's doing.
Oh, it's under the counterplay skill.
Under the counter.
Oh yeah. Everything, of course, under the counterplay skill. But then after you play it, it's just like he's got nothing right there. We got Brendo on the horn saying, and black is what you see everywhere practically because of the spice. When it first started, it was spice. Now it's just a standard. You know, when you see the Patrick meme where let's take SS3 Gogeta and put it everywhere in every black deck, it's just like, yeah, no, it's not spice anymore, bro. It's not spice. It's just one expensive engine.
And it's a good engine.
It's strong, don't get me wrong, but it's just like...
And I don't think he pitched for Petrification.
I don't think so either. Petrification is a negate, but also you can use the effect. You can pitch a card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier. It cannot activate its skills, it cannot swing, and of course you cannot combo from the battle area. So it's very strong. If you're playing a black leader, you need to run Petrification. It's just, there are only a few cards in the game. I can only think of 2 that can... stop auto pendings. Stops auto pendings.
Yeah.
That's Petrification.
And my boy.
Food Shrouding, Mr.
Yes.
Food Shrouding.
Yes.
2 cards in the game that can stop auto pendings. I don't know why you wouldn't run them if you're playing a black leader. Don't know why.
I don't know why you wouldn't run 10-drop Foo if you're going to turn 6.
I mean,
I hope I see 10-drop Foo on Leo's board today. Because if he has the dogs up and Foo, oh my God.
Talk about putting salt in the wounds right there.
Salt, putting on pressure.
He's putting that pressure. He's
going to pressure cook the SS4 deck.
We got Chaotic Cypher on the horn saying, Yellow Slug is probably the strongest addition to AOD. The Yellow Slug. We got Brendo saying the 3 God Dogs. Chaotic Cypher saying, and now Gohan negate does nothing. So negate, do everything under the counter skill, and then once it hits the floor, it's nothing. And then, of course, we got it works because it doesn't have an auto. He pitched for Petrification. Oh, okay, got you. It was sarcasm. Sorry, PR sign. I don't know, you good. Sometimes I can't really detect the sarcasm, if you know what I'm saying. Especially if it's through text, you know.
Oh, especially. That's even harder.
It's harder to, take all the signs and whatnot. Just say it like it is, bro. Say it like it is, player.
And you hear me say it like it is every week if you watch the show.
All day.
All day, every day.
He says it like it is. And, man, I wish he was texting.
Oh, I'm sure you do. But I'll say it in the person, straight to your face, what I think.
Oh, man, is this guy going to pass? Leo is thinking. He's got such a strong board right here. And, of course, his opponent. Let's go ahead and fix the life totals for you. We got his opponent at 2 lives right now.
And then we got him at 3.
I think he's still at 3 lives. He's still at 3 lives. So his opponent is at 2. And he's still got quite a bit of cards he could swing with if he wants to. But he went ahead past turn. And now, oh, wait. I thought all the dogs had barrier. So he charged the red one and then minus power to it. I think that's AGS, bro. That's AGS, man.
And you know what, Brandel?
Accepted game state, bro.
And you know what, Brandel? You're right. It is what it is.
It is
what it is. You ain't gotta like what I gotta say, PR signs.
Man.
But you better respect it. I'm sorry. Not PR. Sorry. My bad. My apologies.
Man, he's
Community.
He's got the name in the mouth. Oh, man, you got a lot of hostility there, Prince. You got a lot of hostility, man.
Yeah, because our community is awful.
And this is why the Prince of all commentating, because it is
what it is.
Hey, bro, it is what it is right there. And being what it is, we still got Leo thinking on what to do. Of course, we got another field card in hand. We got another Bergamo. We got another D-Mag. We got a super combo. I wonder what his ultimate is in this deck.
Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it was like a heroine's lineage.
It's got to be Luscious, man.
Maybe it's Luscious.
Luscious. Oh, she's beautiful.
By the way, I got to play Luscious on a few people.
She's curvaceous. She's luscious. You know her as the Supreme Kai of Time. That gorgeous woman just...
Bodacious.
She just slaps your whole board into warp with all that beauty she got right there.
It's probably Hatch. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it could be. Of course,
could be Thanos himself.
Thanos coming out there with the Infinity Gauntlets and is like, oh, you're not swinging
the
anymore.
gauntlet? You mean the chest?
Oh, that's right. The stones are on his chest, bro. You're not swinging it anymore, bro. But, of course, he's going to swing in with the 16K Vegeta that's pretty much skillless at this point. And then, of course, we got three more battle card swings. I don't know what he can do in this situation, but he did put an energy down because he does have a Chappelle open. And Chappelle says, auto, whenever your opponent swings, you can choose one of your opponent's cards, put it in rest mode. And, of course, he does put the blue in rest mode. And, you know, that's very smart by Leo to continuously put that blue energy in rest mode. Now he can't use the Sensu Bean.
It makes Bean dead completely until he charges another blue.
Until he charges another blue, and right now he's not charging another blue. There's a super combo. He's got a bottom deck of card, draw
bottom
2
deck
cards.
the field spell, really?
I mean, yeah, you don't need that.
Because SS4 can't get rid of it.
Unless he has some spice in there that he mains. But yeah, you're right.
What spice are you gonna for what? For what decks? Baby, Majin, maybe
Piccolo.
Oh, ooh.
World Crusher Piccolo.
Yeah, you mean the Namekian deck that we've been complaining about in the chat, right?
But the World Crusher doesn't work either because it's an on-play effect and then it's negated. So I don't know how you're gonna get rid of that. That's gonna be one of those right there. Swinging
in with a critical 16K.
There's that Zamasu. That Zamasu right there. Zamasu's strong, man.
He rested it.
Ever since that card came out, there's just a lot more people playing it. Of course, we see it in Icarus too. It's a very, very strong card that you just gotta watch out for it. I know.
Unison?
When I was playing against an SS4 player, and then he ramped me a whole bunch of energy, and I had 5 energy for my turn. I was like, dang it, I can't play my 8-drop this turn. Guess what I did? I didn't even think about it. I tapped all my 5, and I played the Majin Buu Unison. And my opponent looked at me and said, you really had to tap 5, bro?
Yeah.
And it wasn't until later I was just like, you had Zamasu. That's why you tap 5, player. Woohoo!
Against blue, yellow, or even the Sparkle Dock, you gotta tap 5.
You
can't risk it.
If you have 2 energies open like that and they're playing Zamasu, everybody knows you have to tap more than what it's cost if you're playing a Unison of cost of 4 or less. Yeah. That's the thing. You want to make it worth the while. Keep that Majin Buu on board, and because of that, I ended up winning too because he was trying to swing around it, and I'd be bottom decking or drawing free cards. So it's like I said, it's the mindset right there. I wasn't thinking of it, but you know what? Natural reaction. I can't play the A-drop. I'm using all of my energy in order to put it in, so I have that many markers. Because Majin Buu doesn't gain any markers when he's on board. He is +0, draw a card.
By the way, something we haven't gotten to mention, if anyone is near the area, just remember something. This next month, October.
Oh, hey!
We have a special PPG event.
Yes, we do. And remember, guys, it is Lotus's first birthday, and because of the birthday, we're actually going to have another PPG down in H-Town. It's going to be a 1K, and it's going to be an invitational, guys. It is an invitational.
Now, dude, if you win that PPG, do you get your invite?
You get an invite, bro.
So it's a 1K and an invite?
A 1K and an invite. You know what? PR Sign might play, because PR Sign has yet to get an invite, and, after this top, PR Sign right there, but right bottom deck, everybody.
PR Sign needs to sit in the commentary booth, and he needs to worry about, making sure people know what's going on right now.
But I want a bottom deck card.
I know you want a bottom deck.
I want a bottom deck of hand, bro.
I don't care.
Golly, I want a bottom deck.
Tommy's saying Dallas will be a PPG.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Bring all your guys. I'll see if I can bottom deck them too. Hey, Tommy's got a good. Actually, my one loss was actually to his teammate right there.
Yeah.
And he was playing. He was just like, I'm playing for fun. I was like, man, you kind of raffle stomped me there for fun. That's what you did. His 8-drop, man, really got me.
Man, I'm waiting for the Tommy Dallas team versus the Team Rays.
Hey.
I'm waiting for that.
Hey, you know
we
what?
got a preview up there, and Tommy beat Brandon.
We got a preview, and Dallas was they were bringing the A game, or actually they were having fun, still bringing the A game and then putting in work. And it looks like we got the Goku swinging in right there. We're swinging in at the trio, and of course he's comboing the Roshi. This Roshi is very strong in this
Absolutely.
deck because
Oh my gosh.
you pick up a card and then charge and get its effect when you charge.
One of the grossest.
Oh my
moves you can do-
gosh!
One of the grossest moves you can do, right? Is you can pick up the red, charge the red again, negs it by 10. It's basically a free super right there.
No, it's not bad at all. And then we got
Very
Brando
good.
saying he's in Texas but can't go. Oh man, that's unfortunate, boss. That's unfortunate, man. But you can always watch the stream, and if PR Sign is not commentating, we bottom decking. And if I'm not bottom decking, I'm commentating. Yeah, capiche. Hey, but you know what he's doing?
I mean, if you're bottom decking, I get to commentate that. Oh man.
Bro, if you get to commentate my
Oh.
bottom decks, it's like, Prince, what can you say? It's like, there he goes, PR Sign
No, I know,
bottom decking
I know
again,
exactly
bro.
what I would say. I'd go, there he goes. David PR Signs playing a blue wannabe deck, playing the 8 drop.
No, green wannabe. Blue fake blue
Oh,
deck.
I'm sorry.
Fake blue, green
Fake
wannabe.
blue deck, green wannabe, bottom decking cards.
Oh man, I love it.
Oh.
It's too good, but it looks
And
like
then he took the L.
he passed this guy. He passed turn, and now Leo has all this energy and all this board still. Oh my goodness, Leo, stop playing with your food, bro. Stop playing with your food. Go ahead, get in there.
Just swing in.
He's got the trio. He's got Chappelle. He's got Kefla. He's got the 2-drop.
Oh,
he's got the
wait a
Tommaso.
minute. Wait a minute. He has food.
He has food.
He's got food.
Yes,
Play it.
Play it. Hey, you know,
Play the food.
Hey.
Play the food.
food. Gonna give it to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6. Tap
got it.
6 for the food.
Also, he does
Tap, play the food.
He's got this
Play
board,
the food.
and he's gonna put
Play
Sword
the
Wounds.
food. Your opponent is at 10. Your two opponent's at 2 life. Play the food.
I don't
for
understand.
God's
Okay,
sake.
I don't understand why people have to think on this. It's just like, bro, you got it.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes! Yes! The dormant spice. The 10-drop foo. My boy. The one that says, oh, nothing you can do. No negate, no auto, nothing you can do. You only get that leader effect. Swing it. Why are you swinging with lead? Wait, why are you swinging with lead? To get the draw, I guess?
I
mean,
guess. I mean, it's not like he can activate any cards right now. So it's just
Oh.
he can't activate cards if he. I mean, and then he's got the field card. It's Leo's game to lose right there. Leo actually has such an amazing luck. His opponent, he can't get out of it.
Now, TZ, I do respect the fact that the opponent has, a book in hand and stuff like that. I
But
can
he can't do
respect
anything
that.
with it. You can't do anything
Well,
with
no,
it.
no, he can use super combos if he's playing certain ones. There is stuff you got to think about. But the Bergama player also has a big hand.
That's true, but look at
Not bigger, but
he's about ready to swing in with his board, and of course you swing from low to high here. He can't activate anything, so it's just like you just swing in, and then the last swing is gonna be your full double striker right there.
So he swings in again.
Hey, and Chaotic Cypher, I'm gonna keep you posted, man. If PR Sign gets his invite, I'm gonna let you know, player. I'm gonna let you know. And he said he might fly from one coast to the other coast to see me. Oh man, Brian, you a good guy.
But that's only if you get your ass invite.
Yeah. We're bottom deck. But we'll see.
but
We'll
you
see
ain't.
because hey, if they have me commentating, I can't do anything about it, man. It literally says, hey, you gotta commentate. You gotta bring in the fans. You gotta have them watch. Hey, we can go ahead and do that right there, PR Science style.
And I think that is what he plays, is the O10Ks, because those are the Vegeta Xeno super combos. That's the best super combo to use in the deck.
Well,
I
we
would
got
assume.
Zamasu that can swing. Oh, he's got. It looks like he's got 1 life left. Yeah,
He only has the one.
He just got 1.
He's just gonna save.
You could just swing in.
Oh, and he comboed the Rebellu.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's not Rebellu.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
that
no.
was. No, that's
That's Bardock, bro.
That's the Bardock.
That's the Bardock.
I thought he comboed Rebellu.
Nah,
I was okay. He's swinging 30k at his lead. There's no negates. He's comboing 2, 4, a 6. That is.
That's game. That's
No,
what it is.
60k.
Right there. 60k, but
And he took it.
He stayed up. That's it right there. Oh, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it was super combos.
That's-
and beans.
Oh,
He couldn't do a thing.
Super oh.
And we talked about the beans, right? Is he was tapping the blue energy, so he couldn't use them.
Dang.
Nah, I told man, 10 drop Fu wins games,
It,
bro.
it really does, and it's one of those cards where if it's safe to play, play it, man.
Yeah.
If you're playing against blue and
That,
they got
well,
unison,
you gotta think about it.
Yeah, don't go for it, man.
Gotta think about it.
I actually had one person, they were playing Hachiak, and they were going in and they tapped out and they played Fu, and then the other guy's like, Trunks? And then the guy calls a judge. He's like, Fu goes out, like it negates
Nope.
effects. Does it do that? And the judge's like, nah, man, that Fu goes back into your hand. You tapped out, you warped, and the dude was like, dang.
Good games.
That's it.
Good
Good
game.
game, man.
Why
Hey,
do you don't drop a 10 drop Fu?
10 drop Fu, man, that's a strong card.
It is.
Hey, if you're playing black, I'm telling you, if you're playing a deck that you don't have any other SCR or whatnot,
Correct.
you gotta play the Fu. The Fu is really strong, and if not, at least side it. And then it's like, I'm not playing against blue. Boom, that Fu is going right in there if you can, survive that many turns.
Oh, yeah.
But guys, that was the end of round 2. We got more rounds to come. This is S.A.L.T. This is Super at Lotus Thursdays. I'm one of your commentators, PR Sign, your hype boy, and your U11 fanatic.
And I am the best commentator at this table, the prince of commentating, the prince of destruction. And we will be back with round 3. Stay tuned.
All right, so real quick, guys, I'm back just for a tad bit, kind of like a commercial break, if you will.
What's up? Free honey bun, Lotus Gaming. Thanks for coming.
Boom. Hey.
It's got a great date on there.
I like
11/18.
Oh, you know what?
Plenty of time.
We'll be right back. Super Players! It's your hype boy, you love fanatic, bottom decker, PR son.
And it is the Prince of Commentary, the Prince of Destruction, welcoming you guys back. Once again, we're in round 3. And something that to note, Lotus gave out free honey buns today.
Oh yeah, we had like a nice little commercial too, and nah, it's not bad. Handed them out here at Lotus, and man, everybody went crazy. Honey bun is just one of those things where it's a nice dessert, but I gotta have it with milk, man. I can't have a honey bun without milk. But we got in round 3, we have Leo and we have Christian, 2 undefeateds. We have 3 total undefeateds here. So if Ben actually is the 3rd undefeated, if he actually loses, then this is the last round. If he wins, then we got one more round after this.
And Leo's still playing the Bergamo lock.
Yay, the Bergamo.
The lock.
It's too good. Bergamo, if that don't work, you got to use the scientist food, man. It's a very nice little brew he's got there. And he was saying, he was looking at me, telling me the other, earlier today, he was just like, man, I don't want to play serious. I want to have fun. It's just like, it's always cool when you can have fun with a deck and still get the W's, man.
Absolutely.
Woo! Reminds me of my deck, man.
Oh, yes.
Bottom deck.
But you know, at least Leo has something he can do that's positive.
Hey, you know what? It's negative.
Locking the opponent.
It locked the opponent down, man. Whenever my opponent, I'm not going to lie, at the beginning of the tournament, I was whispering bottom deck. I was like, bottom deck. Because I was trying to warm up to it. But, man, when I started to get my confidence and starting to throw it out there, I yelled, to the Mets!
Oh, did you? And we got people knocking on the door. Who cares about that? What we care about is this game. We have Christian going first, gonna tap one, play a Krillin.
Hey, Krillin right there. Draw a card playing Krillin.
Oh no! Look at the top 5.
Oh, top 5.
Add a, I believe it's add a.
Oh,
Trunks
it's a skillless. It's a skillless or add a Trunks, but he's got a 2-drop Trunks in hand, skillless with 20k power, and now he went ahead and passed turn. Now it is Bergamo's turn. Remember, his effect is at the end of the turn, choose up to a 2-drop or 1 2-drop U9 card from your hand, play it, and then when you play it, then choose up to 1 card from your life added to hand. The both is up to. It's too broken.
And there he plays
2.
Zubat there.
He plays a Zubat right there. Look up the top 3 and now
he's gonna add
the Chappelle.
The Chappelle.
And the Chappelle is gonna be played at the end of the turn. That's so broken, bro. That's good right there. I like that. David Dino on the horn saying peanut butter with mine. I do like peanut butter, man. I just got done. So good. I got done with a Nutter Butter, and I got my Reese's. I got my Reese's right in front of me.
So you are a peanut butter man.
Oh yeah, Reese's. That's good protein too, man. Good fats, good protein.
Peanut butter's the only solution to a world hunger, really.
I like it. You know, it keeps you busy. You trying to get that, but man, if you don't got a glass of milk, bro, swinging in with the leader. We got Gohan going in to the throat of Bergamo.
And you gotta tap that energy for Chap.
And he's gonna go ahead and actually switch. So he actually brings the TN to hand to play the TN, and now he's gonna go ahead and tap the TN to play the Trunks. Oh my God. This guy!
That is gross.
To put another Trunks in. Oh, bro. I know Christian is smiling after that one. This man actually top deck amazingly, and now he's got a 20k about ready to swing in, and I think Bergamo right now is going down to a quick 6 lives, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and switch these out. We got Christian. And then, of course, we got round 3, and we got Christian. Leo looks like he's at 7, I believe, and then we got Christian at 6.
I think Leo's at 6 because of the play.
Oh, we got the 6? All right, so 6, 6. Looks like a 6 apiece. Switching them out for you guys right there. And, of course, we got Leo's turn, drawing for turn, about ready to charge his 3rd energy for the game. And he's got a Zubat on board along with Chappelle. He's got the foot dive where the auto, once per turn, if your opponent swings in, you can choose one of your opponent's energies and put it in rest mode. Not bad at all. We got Chaotic Cypher on the horn saying, I've been loving the cookies and cream Twix. They got cookies and cream?
I didn't know.
Oh, man. He plays another foot diver. Oh, this guy ends his turn, and then, of course, the leader effect. He pulls a card from life, and he's got yet another Chappelle on board. Too strong right there.
I tell you what, Dave Chappelle would be proud of all these Chappelles on board.
He really would be, man. But you know what? Maybe Gohan can actually bypass this, because when he swings, then the auto kicks in, and oh no, he's the turn player, so his auto goes first. So then he restands it, and then the Chappelle's just put in rest mode again.
Correct.
Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's rude. But I think.
But I know Christian's upset about losing that boo.
But I think all of his autos go first. So when he throws down the Tien, then his auto on Tien would go first. And I think his opponent's autos go into pending.
So he does tap 2 because of the 2 Chappelles.
So he taps 2.
And he dematch.
Oh, he demags the first swing, swinging in with Gohan lead now. Gohan is going to afford him to draw a card. Now he's going to go ahead and switch his energies. And, of course, we got a skill list that went down to the energy. And now we got a Sensu Bean.
Restand.
So Sensu Bean right there. The very first, this is set 1 that is still rearing its ugly head. Putting in that good work right there. And, of course, we got one more swing, actually. I was actually counting the Krillin swinging, too.
And in my opinion, the best card from set 1 is still Sensu.
The Sensu Bean is strong, man. I don't know. The best card from set 1, in my opinion, if I had to say, Bad Ring Laser, bro. Oh, that was too strong, man. I had PR sign. I had Ultra Instinct Sign Son Goku swing in.
And I bet.
Bad Ring.
What wasn't it set 2? Oh, counterplay Zamasu already bouncing that back to Ann and resting the Krillin.
Counterplay.
But Bad Ring was busted. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, man. If Bad Ring was still being played, bro, oh my goodness, Yellow would just be all over the place. Oh, Icarus would be even more broken. They wouldn't play Cooler, counter. They would play Bad Ring.
And just imagine, we're talking early sets, if Zeno button was still out.
Oh no, that card had to go, bro.
No,
that card had to go.
It can come back.
It wasn't even saying mono blue. Like if it said mono blue, I'd be good with that. All right, look, he plays.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Blue baby.
Mono blue, I'm okay with that.
Invoker.
Bottom deck. Bottom deck. Nah, we're okay with that. We're okay with that. But the fact that you can restand the multicolor energy, I think, was the broken part. But we got the Zeno. And the Zeno putting in quite a bit of work. Last time we saw Christian on the stream, of course, we got the +2. We get to ramp in energy, and it's very nice to have an extra energy for your turn.
I agree.
And it looks like we went ahead and threw the limp wrist, and now it's Leo's turn. Leo of Team Raise, and we got Christian of Team Dormant right here. And we got a swing from Chappelle going into the Unison. Very nice, of course, because the Unison has 9K power, and you want to try to get that Unison off board because an extra energy a turn? No, bro, that is strong.
Broken.
That is too strong right there.
But,
and of course, both Chappelle's going in for a foot dive to the Unison, and I wouldn't even be surprised if we see Zamasu going in.
I wouldn't be surprised either if Tsubasu went in because it could just combo off the bat and there it is.
That's all you got to do.
Or just swing it with lead too.
We got this 2-drop going in right there, and this is a nice little filtering. I believe you do have to bottom deck a card and then draw 2 cards. I don't know if you have to reveal a U9 for that effect or not. Oh, yep, he revealed it. And then bottom deck and then draw 2 cards. So the card that, oh, what? He has Light Bullet? What is this man playing, bro?
The Spice.
What is this? Light Bullet, which is actually very strong in this deck because if you can't swing anymore, your opponent swings and you can put the Bergamo in rest mode using a negate. Very strong.
And I tell you what, Christian is going to lose this Unison if he doesn't have a negate.
Oh, yep. That's the thing right here. Christian, I mean, I think if this lock goes on, Christian is going to have a hard time with it. I mean, he brings out the 10-drop. The 10-drop is not going to have to worry about it too much.
No,
but
takes care of barrier.
The fact of the matter, no, it doesn't ignore barrier, but he'd have to make sure that he gets rid of the board before all 3 legendary dogs are on board, man, because Suiken, Raikou, and Entei are too strong when they're on board together, man. Too strong. But we got that. We got 2 Chappelles on board. We got a bat. We got the 2-drop. We got Zamasu. And, of course, Christian right now. Oh, yep, Zamasu swinging in. A combo in the bat. Just like that. Trying to get that Zeno off board.
Not only 1, but 2 Zenos. He put one underneath.
He put one underneath for an extra marker to try to see if it can survive. But now, you know what? It's off board. And so
there
now
goes one of the legendary dog.
Oh! Is that for us?
Would you like a slice?
Oh, I don't know. What is it?
Pepperoni.
Oh, I can't touch that. Oh. Hey, but you know what? Eat a slice for me then, I guess. Eat it.
I'm all right.
I can't touch it. Hey, I appreciate it, boss. I appreciate it. But we got to stick to the commentating right here. And, of course, we got charge. So he charges the Vegeta. And, of course, okay, we could have the effect of the Vegeta. That's the negate of the deck. But we got... He went straight. He tapped 4. He said, "No, you don't have anything on board. I'm gonna take advantage of this." So now he went ahead. He went ahead and played the 10-drop. So now the 10-drop, whenever he restands it, now he actually can get rid of the whole board. Very strong. We weren't able to get Leo to establish a board right here, and that can be detrimental. Oh!
He's gonna force the restand.
Oh! I didn't see that coming. Oh my.
He's gonna force the restand, and he does.
Okay.
And everything goes.
That was not bad, guys. So what happened was this 10 drop does have deflect, but I mean the Zamasu, he's using the Zamasu to counterplay to play the card, but he's using the auto to put the card in rest mode, forcing him to restand, and then bottom decking most of his board. And of course, we still got the Suiken on board, and we got 2 Zamasus on board right there. He can still swing in with the triple striker later on this turn.
And look at who's on the chat. Omar, what's up, Omar?
We got Jose Omar right there. What's happening, player? How you doing? And it looks like, we got the trunks being played from the energy after picking up and
And
playing
he charged
down.
another Zeno.
Hey,
oh no!
You know, swing with your big boys, man. Swing with your big. I am so
So gross.
You know,
and there's the D-Madge there too.
You know, it's because of stuff like this that I'm just like, you know what? I played against the blue when I was in the tournament, and the guy draws into hatch. I didn't know that. But then he thought I was going to swing with the leader. No, I swung it with my 8-drop, a seasoned veteran. And then he hatches. I'm just like, yeah, a bottom deck too. And he looks at me and says, man, you swung with him. I thought you were going to swing with leader.
Nah.
Psych! PR Sign knows better than that. If I got an 8-drop on board, we swing with that first all the time, because if I go yellow, if I swing with lead, you might flash me. If I go red and I swing with lead, you might go ahead and V-raise. So it's just like, no, bro, I'm getting rid of 2 of your cards. 2 of your cards and 1 of my cards. No, I'm going for 2 of your cards. I ain't doing that.
Yes.
Man, so he ends up putting him in rest mode, and you know what? Leo is very.
Wait, he's Zamasu'd again?
That's Zamasu putting in work right there.
Oh
man.
my God, he's Zamasu'd the Boo. The Nimba.
The Nimba.
Yeah, so he was trying to play the crit 19k dual attack Nimba. That's the second time he's Zamasu'd him.
Golly, man. That's the thing right there, too. The Zamasu is strong. He's got 3 Zamasus on board. And Zamasu, he just sits on it. If he can't establish a board, you got Zamasu, you're good to go. I mean, it's just a strong card. And then knowing Leo for as long as I've known Leo, the dude loves yellow. He loves yellow, and he always plays the card, and he always knows when to play that Zamasu super combo. It's a very, very strong super combo. You know, you get to put one of your opponent's leader or battle cards in rest mode, and it's just a very strong thing. And for yellow to have that, it's like, I'm either going to put your leader in rest mode, or you swing with your leader first, and I'm going to Flying Nimbus. Like, it really gets you in a bind if you got the cards right there. It goes with the bat.
Another bat.
The bat is allowing him to look at the top 3 and try.
Oh, he does play the hatch.
Oh, he saw the hatch. He plays Thanos. He plays Thanos.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
That's too good.
Why
bro.
wouldn't you?
We got Omar on the horn right there saying, all good, man. Love your commentating. And I appreciate it, boss. Much love to you, man. I try to do the best. Make this entertaining for you guys. And as many times I commentate, you're going to see PR Sign out there, too. And we're going to see if we can get Prince out there, the Prince of all commentators.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, just so you know, Omar said commentator, not commentators, commentator. And I know he's talking about the Prince. I know who he's talking about.
Hey, you know what? If that's the case, man, I guess PR Sign's just here, man. PR Sign's just here.
No, PR Signs is my right-hand man when it comes to commentating.
I'm the right-hand man.
The right-hand man.
Oh, this guy here. But yeah, you know what? Them 3 Zamasus is putting in work. We're going to swing in. Oh, we got our own D-Mag here. But he's going to go ahead and pull from life. So now we got Christian down to 4 lives. So we're going to go ahead and change that for you guys' scoreboard here. But I am very curious to see if Ben won or not. Remember, if Ben wins, we get another round. If he loses, this is actually going to be the final round. And of course, after this, we're going to go into a break, try to figure out if Ben won or not, and then come back and give you the spill right here. But yeah, no, unfortunately, this is going to be the last Thursday of this month that PR Sign can commentate. And remember, I got 2 months away, or 2 weeks away, and then after those 2 weeks, then 2 weeks coming back.
But you can catch him on Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, that's the thing. So because I can't work on the 2 Thursdays, I actually on Wednesdays I'll commentate for Magic, and then of course when I can't commentate for Magic, then I go back to DBS. Hey, we trying to commentate,
but just remember, you still got the Prince of all commentators right here on the horn for you guys, right here on his mic.
Of all commentating, so you should do Magic, bro.
Oh, I should.
Hey, of all commentating. You said all commentating.
No, you're right. I'll out-commentate you on there, too.
Hey, by all means, if you can do that, you can do that, player.
I'll do Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon.
If I push you to succeed, bro, that's PR Sign right there, elevating everybody's game, bro. Elevating everybody's game.
You know what? You're right. You did elevate my game. You brought me on from PPG I can't.
He plays the light bullet.
Oh!
He said, forget flying Nimbus, we light bullet. If you guys don't know what light bullet does, that card says negate the attack. Choose two of your battle. If you choose two of your battle cards and put them in rest mode, your opponent can only swing with one more battle card the turn. That's flying Nimbus right there. And especially since his deck pumps out a whole bunch of battle cards, you could definitely use that light bullet. Nice.
That's really good.
No,
that
not
is
bad
really
right there.
good.
We got Life is Good on the horn right there saying best card game ever with best commentator. Oh, much love to you, boss. Much love to you right there. Hey, this is awesome. I love it right there.
Yeah.
I love it when you got everybody on the horn over here and they're messaging and you guys got a good going back and forth right there along with commentating the game right there. I like it. I love it. And this guy right here is comboing right there. Yeah. We got the bottom deck and then drawing 2 cards with that Vegeta Super Combo. Remember, your life has to be 4 or less, and all of your energy is blue.
Comboing off of Zamasu as well.
Comboing there, we got Leo. It looks like Leo is going to be at 3 lives. So I'm going to go ahead and change that for you guys. We got 3 lives to 4 lives. Leo having 3. We got Christian having 4 lives. We got Raze versus Dormant. And we're actually trying to combo out of this. He doesn't want to go down to double strike range because he does not know if Christian plays a double strike, in which who doesn't play the double strike if they're trying to get in for game right there?
You're absolutely right. Who wouldn't play it? Well, he already has a double striker on board, but he swung in with the 10-drop triple strike.
10-drop triple strike, and then he's trying to combo out of it. And then, of course, you do have your Majin Buu, and of course, you got the +0 Jawler card. Passing turn, so now you got Leo right there with 5 energies, 1 energy short of playing the 10-drop Fu. But we're going to see what Leo actually does this turn. He has to try to get some sort of lot. You got to play these legendary dogs. He does have Suiken on board right now, which is the Bergamo, and we're trying to get the other dogs on board. We need the Riku on board, and we need Entei on board, which of course is Lavender and Basil respectively right there. Actually, no, flip-flop. And not respectively. I'd have to say it in order right there. But
and that's the thing. I don't know if he's found them yet. Just remember that in the video games, all of the legendary dogs are roaming legendaries. You got to go out and find them. So maybe he didn't find them yet.
Man, it was very tough for me to find those dang dogs because every time you flew, then they moved. Every time you switched routes, they moved. It's like, golly, so I ended up just flying to the same place. That was the only way I could try to get them. But going back to the game here, we got Leo swinging in with the leader, trying to get that draw, trying to see what he can get from this draw. And, of course, you're going to tap one for the Zubat. Oh, no! Oh, he arrivals!
Yeah.
He arrivals all 3 dogs in this arrival. And, of course, the ruling states if you're trying to activate the abilities with all 3 dogs on board, that card can only be one character name.
He's going to neg one.
And he's going to neg one, get that card off board, and that's very strong, too. You got to remove the dogs as they come out, man. Because, there you go. Pair. We got another one. Do we have a response?
Trunk.
No, he's got deflect. Oh, no, he trunks. Okay, I got you. Very strong.
He trunks to play.
Very strong. All right, so this is it. Let me go ahead and explain this. So that card in particular has deflect, but then it has an effect to bring out more battle cards. So then that opens up a counter window 1 for the battle cards coming in, and then of course he's gonna trunks the battle cards coming in. Very strong right there. Hey, your boy knows how to use that trunks counterplay, and of course if the cards were to be played, they get bounced back to hand instead. So that's 2 more cards that go back to his hand right there. But he's all tapped out.
But that's 2 cards for combos.
That is 2 cards.
Just remember.
That is 2 cards for comboing, but I like that right there. Try to give you guys most information as we possibly can. Swinging in with 20k power.
Looking at that Unison.
Yeah, the Unison has a lot of... Oh, we got the Basil coming out right there. And the Basil is going to go ahead and... Oh, he's going to pass turn. He throws a limp wrist and pass his turn.
Yeah.
Pass his turn. We got Christian.
If I know anything about Christian, he might have his secret in hand.
Either the secret or he plays another 10 drop.
Oh, we'll see.
Hey,
he would have to... do a lot of work.
Yes. Swing in with the 10 drop first, bro. You see he has some Masu. Swing in with the triple striker player. Let's go. He swings in triple strike. He has 3 lives. And of course, this can be it right here. Kamehameha.
Disgusting.
That is 45k right there in 3 cards. And it looks like
my God.
It looks like that sealed it, man. He slapped that down so fast. Woo! All right, so, oh my goodness, that was strong right there.
Didn't even need the Zeno Super on board.
As soon as this man said no negates,
just 1,
man,
2,
we
3.
proceeded to drop in those Kamehamehas.
Man.
That was 45k on top of the 35k base, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Too strong, player. too strong. I like it a lot. And so now that's the end of round 3. So we're gonna
go see.
We're gonna go into a quick break, because with this break, whenever we come back, we can let you know if there's one more round or if that was it, guys. But hey, that was the end of round 3. We're coming back. But this is S.A.L.T. This is Super at Lotus Thursdays, and I am one of your commentators. I'm a U11 fanatic. I am your hype boy, bottom decking fanatic right there, PR Sweep.
And I am your prince of all commentating, the #1 commentator at this desk. Don't worry about the bottom deck. We coming in with the AOD. I am the Prince of Destruction, and we will see you here very soon.
Yo, what's happening, Dragon Ball Super players? I just wanted to come back for a little bit and let you know that it is confirmed. We do have one more round. We got one more round. Don't go away. It's just, it was a while, and I was like, you know what? You guys are probably watching if you guys are doing that, or you got it on the side or something like that. You know, PR side, I got to help you out. I got to hook it up, you man. So we got one more round. So don't go away, guys. Like I said, I just popped my head out real quick. Boom. And I'll be right back, all right? Don't go anywhere. What's happening, Dragon Ball Super Players? We're back! Yes, we're back, and it is your U11 fanatic, it is your hype boy, it's your bottom decking fanatic, PR Son.
And it is your prince of commentary, the #1 commentator at this table, and the best AOD player in the world, the Prince of Destruction. Welcome back. We're what, round 4?
Yeah, we're in the final round here, and you, man, some major claims, bro. Some major claims right there,
Well,
man.
all of them are facts.
You gotta, you gotta back them up. You gotta back them up. That's what you gotta do.
I back them up every single time I play
Every single time I gotta see. It's been a while since I played with the AOD deck. I'm over here thinking that you're out of practice, man. That you're rusty. That you don't know what the cards do, man.
No. But you know what? I'm excited. You know why I'm excited?
Why are you excited?
I'm excited because the last round of the tournament, we got really the champ of Lotus, as I like to call him, Ben from the Salt Boys.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I just read what was on the horn right there. Chaotic Cypher said
Anyways, Chaotic Cypher may have to change his pants after this, but you know what we're gonna do? We go head to the mats.
Oh man, he's taking my phrases too. Oh, oh yeah, no, Chaotic Cypher. I do that on purpose because I know some of you guys might have,
They might be nodding
us
off.
in the background or nodding off or whatnot. That's why I yell Super Players, and you just jump out of your seat like, dang it, PR sign. I like the hype, but at the same time, you done scared me.
But
bro.
I'm excited because we got really the champ of Lotus.
Hey, so we're gonna
Ben!
And Ben starts off right there with a Bardock. This having a nice little effect right there whenever it swings. And so on swing, you get to search up the top 7, I believe. Get a Bardock's crew, and of course that Bardock's crew will not be able to swing if I'm not mistaken. But after that, he ends up charging. So we got another charge very quick. So turn 1 plays a Bardock. We have Christian charging, passing, and then we got Piccolo, one of the strongest, if not the strongest, red unison in the game. For the sincere reason that it has an auto that is not once per turn. Every time your opponent activates a counter, you can pop a card 15k power or less off of the board. Mr. Fantastic, man. He's just flailing that arm around there, and it looks like Christian taps 1 to play to counter the attack is what he's doing right there.
And I'll tell you this much, right, is that this Vegeta starter deck leader is so good. In terms of when it swings, give that unison double strike, and then you can run all of the old, now I guess you could say, King Vegeta cards in it.
Yeah.
And it's super solid.
No, it's not bad at all. It's very solid. And Chaotic Cypher saying I had my headsets in. That's why, player. That's why. Maybe if you got that hype insurance, man, you gotta get the hype with the technology.
I'm shocked you didn't break his headset.
The headset's be going.
So we went down to 5 for Ben, and we are down to 7 for Christian right there.
So he's swinging in hardcore. We got an aggro. So this deck right here swinging in with 2 Bardocks. The Bardock right here putting in quite a bit of work, and of course pulling life as well.
And he's gonna combo off 1.
We combo the Fasha, and then of course we got Vegeta on board. Vegeta having that nice effect, and later we'll be giving double strike to that unison as well. So very nice aggro deck there that Ben has. And a couple people on the discussion page were asking, hey, what is their aggro deck out there that I can play that's not Jiren? And this is it. This is it right here. It's not Jiren.
And realistically, it's sort of cheap.
It's not bad at all because
it's not expensive. It's a starter deck, right? You buy a starter deck,
right.
You already get the leader. You can pick up some Piccolos. You got some cards in there that maybe a little bit, a little bit too much.
Here and there.
But realistically, it's a cheap deck, and it's pretty much good.
Oh my goodness,
my
he's
goodness.
EX evolving player. Oh my, he's got to read that card.
Disgusting.
That is not bad at all. So he's going to look up the top 7 and then, of course, take one of those cards. I believe it's a Bardock Crew. Send it to the drop area. This is a nice little art where he's actually taking Chilled and just throwing the sucker, man. He's throwing him across the room. And looks like he's going to go ahead and swing in.
Across the room.
Yeah, the upper room. He's throwing Chilled, bro. And so on top of that, we got a combo of Borgos. And it looks like we go down to 4. He's putting in quite a bit of work.
He is putting in pressure like I haven't seen.
Man,
And that's the scariest part, right? Is like it is pressure on pressure on pressure. And the thing with blue, right? As a person who plays blue baby, the thing with blue that you have to get is it's so like in your red is so in your face sometimes.
It really is.
And it's just you have to have a really good defensive hand, which Blue Baby does most of the time, but you have to have a really good defensive hand to stop some of this. And he's going to Zeno Super, grab that energy, and then he's going to place a new energy, and it's going to be a vanilla. That is a really smart move on Christian's part.
Yep, very smart right there. And this is all happening on his second turn. So this is what I'm saying, aggro. Ever since I've been seeing Ben playing, he loves playing these aggro decks that put in pressure.
And he went to 3.
And he went
Jesus.
to 3 lives, and Christian has yet to place his second energy. Oh my goodness. And the thing is, see, when you have games like this is when I'm just like, man, Dragon Ball Super needs to be a match. You need to have a best of 3 when you have games like this. But when you have them long matches, it's just like, man, time. Let's go ahead, put a draw in here.
And we have Brandel on the comment saying SS4 Toa is a cheaper aggro deck too. See, here's my thing. First, you got to buy either 2 anniversary boxes to get the full play set, or you got to do 2 packs online. Okay, that's fine. So you go with the 2 packs option, and then it's okay.
Oh, so
the Yamcha.
He Yamchas, bro, on play. Like, really, Ben is really making it to where he cannot play whatsoever. So he tries playing the skillless. He does succeed, but on counter window 2, responds with a Yamcha, next it by 15k. And so now he's at 5k right now. And of course, he can beef up the 5k and make it a 10k due to Gohan being awakened.
But then he has to combo.
But he has to combo. You don't have to worry. You don't want to have to worry about stuff like that. He wants to keep as much of a hand as possible. And the thing is, even though this Gohan deck, we know it's a mid-range deck to a long-range deck, but the thing is, aggro, if you could find a way to play aggro, it will always put that type of pressure that people just don't know how to deal with.
And we're going to see him play the Zeno, and he got another Zeno Unison in the charge. That's pretty good overall.
Oh, Zeno swinging in on Bargos. Hey, 9k to 4k right there. Whoa, he's trying to Sensu Bean. So he's actually trying to extend his plays with Sensu Bean, a set 1 card that actually continues to see different type of arts. Oh, I like that card. So this card right here, if you have a skillless battle card on board, you can tap 1 to play it. And of course, on play, you can choose one of your opponent's battle cards, 3 costs or less, ignoring barrier. Bottom deck it, player. Bottom deck it.
Yep.
And then, of course, it has the keyword skill blocker as well. 15k power. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to try to swing with it. He's going to use it as a blocker. I like it right there. And of course, pass his turn, and then the energy that went, the card that went to energy that turn due to the Zeno Unison goes to the drop area.
But he's a 3. He has a lot of cards in hand, though. That none of that life was critted. It's
quite a bit of cards, and that's the reason why a lot of people loved that Vegeta, the King Vegeta deck, because it was crits going in there, and it was many swings too. Loved it. We got Brendo on the horn saying you can effectively get 2 of those anniversary packs for like between $30 to $35, or just buy the singles, which is like less than 10. Yeah, buying singles is one of those things that I've adapted to, because the gambler and everybody is gonna want to come out and say, oh, let me buy these packs, man. I'll pull it right here and there, and you don't pull it, and then you're spending a whole bunch of money when you could have just bought the singles, and they're way cheaper in that aspect. It's just when you get lucky and buy a pack and get an SCR, and then you make your money back and then some on that. So Ben right now is actually trying to see what he can do on the crackback. Ben having 4 lives. It looks like they're at 4 lives apiece. Oh, no, actually, so we got Christian at 3 lives. Ben's at 4 lives. Ben just charges 3rd energy, and I'm pretty sure Ben probably doesn't know what to do here because he doesn't see 3rd energy. He's like, turn 2, I'm getting in there. I'm getting that W. But plays a Borgos, and of course on Borgos, the Borgos is being played off of that Bardock. Whenever he throws a chill across the room, and then the Borgos comes out there, plays, draws a card, and Borgos does have the Bond 3 in order to gain 11. Oh, the card that everybody wanted banned. He threw the double strike chopper on there. Did he call his target? You don't need to, player. You don't need to call your targets. It's such a good card in my opinion. If I can just drop the card and that's it, I'm good with that. But of course, we're going to reciprocate with a Zeno. And I think the Zeno might actually play a card, maybe the Pronk. No.
And what he's thinking right now, Christian, is, okay, what do I charge? Do I charge this negate, or do I charge this random? Okay, so that's the thing with Zeno Super Combo, is that it's one of those questions of what is the best charge here, right? What is the best option?
And you know what? He ended up comboing a 10K, the Gohan 10 drop.
And that is such a big thing, right? Double Strike Champa is not just double strike. It is also a card that forces the opponent to out combo.
You have to at that point, because if you take this double damage, then once you tap out, you're done. You can't demag because you only have 1 life left. It kind of just seals it kind of just dwindles the amount of options that you actually have when you're playing a blue deck.
Yeah.
And man, you know what? He cracked that blocker on that one. He was like, psych, I bet you forgot about that one. But remember, he still has he still has Piccolo Jr., Mr. Fantastic right there, flailing his arms. And of course, he's going to get double strike due to the Awakened Vegeta ability. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people like the Vegeta starter deck, because it gives that unison double strike.
Yeah, and
very strong.
Mr. Fantastic was already fantastic enough, killing off AOD by itself. But giving double to it? Oh, man.
Double strike, and he just stays on board. If you can't get him off, if you don't have a Luscious, stays on board, a continuous threat, keeps on getting a +1, and then a draw, and then on top of that, you're giving it double strike. It just makes it really, really powerful.
And the Zeno, to answer your question, Brandel, has only 4 markers on it. Now, that is a lot for a Zeno. Actually, that's not that much for a Zeno.
I mean, it looks like right now Zeno might have 1, if I'm not mistaken. But these Borgos right now has Bond 3. So now these Borgos have 15K power. So swinging in, and I'm pretty sure they're either swinging in at life or swinging in at Zeno. And then my thing is, whenever I have people ask me, hey, or I'm playtesting, and they are in this situation, and they swing at the Zeno, and I'm just like, why are you swinging in at my unison?
He's swinging in at the lead.
Swing at the lead. It's like, why are you swinging in at the unison? He's like, well, I don't want to like the unison. I'm just like, bro, I'm at 3 lives, dude. I'm at 3 lives. This is the situations, scenarios that I try to help people out whenever I'm playtesting with them. I'm just like, stop. Don't swing at the unison anymore. I'm already there. Like, I've had it to where I had 1 life, and they're over here bothering, worried about my unison. I'm just like, dude, swing at my life, bro. They're like, I don't know what you got. I want to make sure I get the unison down. I'm just like, in situations like that,
you gotta try.
The more attacks that you can go to my leader to have me drop my hand is better than you getting my unison off board. Because then once you pass, then I can establish another unison, and it's just like, okay, all your attacks last turn were for nothing. You gave me another turn. Now we're about to do we about to do some stuff. So he's going to go ahead and on swing, he's going to go ahead and negate. But guess what happened? Mr. Fantastic, we're going to pop that card. So he negates, plays it, Mr. Fantastic pops it. It's just very, very strong right there when he does that, man.
Yeah.
And it's not a once per turn. And I thought one of the ban lists were going to make it once per turn you can pop, but they did not, and he's just continuing.
It's so gross.
He's flailing that arm, man.
So gross.
Flailing the arm. We got Brenda on the horn saying, I asked because I can't see if there's a dice on it. Actually, you know what? Now that you say that, I'm looking at Zeno as his face, but I'm thinking that's the dice. Oh my goodness! I thought his mouth was the one. Oh man, okay, yeah.
But I'll be honest, I cannot see a dice on it either.
I can't see it. That's his face. Oh, bounces it back.
Yep.
You know what? Maybe that's why you swing at the Zeno. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure he still has an energy up. He still has some attacks he can do.
Course.
But yeah, no, that unison right there, I mean, it has 9K power. It's just one of those things where, can you take the 1 damage? Can you not? Look at that. 1 drop. Plays a 1 drop. All you got to do is just swing in there and just go in is what you got to do. Yeah, I actually wouldn't have shown the Bardock until like the very end.
I agree.
Swing in with Fasha. So I combo everything but the Bardock. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And he grabbed the Bardock's crew.
Because no one's gonna counterplay Trunks to Fasha.
No.
That's the thing. You want him to combo out. Once he combos out his whole hand, then you drop it for a game.
Yes.
It's the thing is, sequencing is also a big part in every card game. And so whenever you show your hand too early like that, you make it easier for your opponent to respond to your plays.
I agree. It reminds me of when Adam had the belt match against TZ and showed off a 10-drop Fu when he had 6 energy and 8 cards in his drop.
Then that's like, all right, you know what? I have this in hand. Can you stop it? It's like, nah, you don't want to reveal your hand too early. Your opponent can actually play around that. If they are a very competitive player, they can play around that, and then you just lost right there.
Yeah.
Wait, did he scoop it up? I think he scooped
he
it
did.
up. Oh my goodness.
God.
There you have it. Ben of Salt, boys.
Wow.
Taking #1 here at our locals. Not
He had the overwhelmed Bardock too.
not
Man,
bad at all. Hey, like
just came in and said, "Oh, you're playing that? All right."
Hey, I'm telling you, sequencing is a big part in every card game. And then, of course, Brandon will say, yeah, no dice on the unison. But yeah, no, like I said, that's the thing I love about commentating, because the thing is, you can talk about what's happening. You talk about the interactions. You can talk about the theories behind all the moves that you make. Of course, hindsight is the best side. And you got us watching, and you're just like, oh, we don't have the cameras on us. So when it comes to thinking, we got it right there. But it actually does translate.
It does.
It translates
really does.
because we both went to underground games, and we both top 16 at the underground games. We don't do much play testing. The thing is, we're watching, we're seeing the interactions,
We're
and
seeing what a deck can do, and that's kind of the thing, right? Our form of play testing. Now, I get a little bit more than you probably, Team Dorman and all. But the thing is my form of play testing, as well as yours, I assume we could agree, is watching. Because what we're doing is we're analyzing every little detail. Okay, you're going to play this vanilla. You're going to go on 4-drop. If you feel like you're safe, play the 10-drop, go boom, 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 boom. And we see how you're going. Players like, people who are out there playing right now, they don't have that option.
Yeah.
Which, you can go back and re-roll the tape. If you were on stream,
you can
can roll back the tape. You can go in and watch other people play. I advise anybody trying to get better at this game to go to a stream. Doesn't matter which one it is. I would prefer it be at Lotus. But you go on a stream and you watch every week.
The thing is with me, if you ask me, because I have plenty of people talk to me about playtesting, and it's just like, for me personally, I actually don't like playtesting that much. I'll play for fun, but when it comes to the playtesting, I feel like it's kind of useless, it's kind of futile. Let me explain why, because you're probably like, oh, PR sign, I'm about to type something right here you got to respond to. I was like, let me explain. Whenever you playtest, okay, you're playtesting for hours, days, weeks, months, for what? ¿Pa qué? Why are you doing that? Well, you're doing it for one specific scenario, and when it comes up and you misplay, 9 times out of 10, you're going to misplay when the scenario comes up after all that play testing, then you miss out on what you should have done. Me personally, I like talking out the gameplays. Like, I'll sit down and I'll talk to you, okay, if I see a Hatchiyak go on a slap down right in front of me, what is their gameplay? What are they gonna do? What do I need to do to progress my win con further than my opponents? Can I restrict my opponents? If that's a weakness of mine, then that's when I go to my side. It's one of those things where, I guess for me, since I've been playing the game for a while, and I think I'm an okay piloter. It's like, I need the cards, I need the answers. If I don't have that, then I can't play the deck. That's not my way around it. Of course, I have fun with it too, but my thing is, I'll talk with Sebastian. I'll be like, oh, okay, if I see Frieza, what do I need to do? Okay, if I see Red Jiren, what do I need to do on that one? The fact that you're asking the what do I do, how do I progress, I think is more beneficial than you just play testing. Because the thing is, it's RNG. You don't know what cards you'll get in the hand. So let's say, oh, I got a broken hand. I know how to play this. Right there, you just wasted time. You know how to play with a broken hand.
Yeah.
Play testing is not playing something that you don't know how to play. Now, if you get a hand and you brick and you're like, oh, I scoop, you can't do that at a regional. You play through that brick hand.
Yeah.
So I feel like you play through your brick hands during play testing, and if you get a great a broken hand, then you say next game. Because you got to figure out a different way. And then when you play test, no one times it. When I had a team, it was just like, you know what? We're going to time our plays. You got this much time. We got a match. We got 45 minutes. Go ahead and make your plays. Practice how you're going to play in a regional, and I'm telling you, you'll get better. We wouldn't have, like, the thing is with me, you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Right.
I tell you plenty of times, there have been plenty of regionals where I'll lose the first game. But the thing is, they won't take the last life. I'll scoop. I am real quick to scoop. I'm trying to save the time. And so, like, I've had plenty of games where I'll scoop the first game and I'll take the next 2 games right then and there.
Yeah.
Because I had enough time. I didn't go into times. And like I said, I had enough time to think, and I had enough time to not only utilize my sideboard, but then to play my opponent the way, because of that game 1, I got you. I know what you're playing. I know how you're going to get to your win con. Now, I scoop. I go into my side. I side in. Nah, I got you. You got to adapt from game 1 to game 2. And then game 3, you chalk it up to RNG at that point.
And then the other thing is that, in my personal opinion, I play test with my team. And I was play testing with Adam at one point. He's playing his deck. I'm playing Hatch. And his deck has a real hard time with Hatch. And the thing that I kept on telling him is that, look, first game, if you win, you win. You get it. But if you lose, what does Hatch fail to? Hatch fails to big beat sticks, and Hatch kind of fails to the idea that if I'm running out of negates, the one thing he needed to do was, okay, play some petrifications. If they're playing because Hatch is starting to use the 8-drop Gogetas.
Yes.
Play petrification. Petrify it. As soon as you see that they're like, all right, well, I pass. Hatch doesn't really play that many counter plays except for Dabura. Well, then you go in with your 8-drop, swing, bottom deck their 2 cards, and they either have to petrify you or they're going to negate, and you still rip 2 from their hand.
And you still rip. That's the thing. Learning your matchups.
Right. It's learning the match. My thing is this, is that when I went on with AOD, the main thing I focused on was not at all who the pilot was. I focused on the matchup. I focused on what was topping at the time, which at the time was Red Broly swap. And the problem I saw with it is there is no protection, there's weaknesses, and I got a counterplay that makes them play it in the drop, and then they discard. And at that point, I'm like, if I can hit that each time, it's dead in the water. The pilot doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, the pilot, because the thing is, you can have the best pilot in the world. That deck still has the same weakness.
And if you hit that weakness, it's...
The thing is, the pilot can maybe cover it a little bit and try to like come back on the crackback, but the thing is, it's still the same weakness. You have the mindset. Like for me, if I see Red Broly in front of me, I play Trunks. So I know I need to get rid of your chains faster than you can bring them out.
Correct.
So I'm playing the TPs, I'm bottom decking your chain, and when you try to start it again, Trunks. Now you got to start all over on your chain. And I done put a wrench in your plan. While you're trying to start all over, I'm proceeding to my win con.
Correct.
So that's how you got to go about it.
It's all about what a deck is doing at the time. Because if a deck right now is topping like the Sparkle Dock deck, right?
Sparkle.
That deck's, right now, if you're playing black, petrify the 8-drop. And that 8-drop's gone. You don't got to warp 2. You ain't got to do nothing. Just petrify that 8-drop. And then, furthermore, if you're playing blue, Trunks the 8-drop or Trunks the 10-drop.
Do what you can. Like when I was playing against Sparkle, I was just like, oh, okay. So on the charge, they can remove a marker. It's really hating on Unison.
Dude, it is.
So I'm just like, you know what? Then I won't play my Unison unless I'm gonna tap a whole bunch of energy for it. Because then you remove 1 or 2 markers. Okay, my Unison's still out on board. So then there was one time where I was just like, you know what? I can't play my 8-drop, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play my Blue Unison, but I tapped 5 energies for it. Tap 5 energies, not only am I bypassing the Zamasu counterplay, but on top of that, now you have a Boo on board that has the auto, that has the free draw, and he's a blocker on board that has 5 markers on it. So now when your opponent wants to get rid of it, they have to swing in and then combo up.
Yep.
So it's one of those things where, and you have to anticipate your opponents. If I'm playing against Red Broly, okay, and I already got my big boy out there, bottom decking, and it's my turn, I'm not going to swing with my leader. If I swing with my leader, my opponent V-Rays, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I swing in with my 8-drop, anticipate the V-Rays. If they have the V-Rays, that's 4 cards out of their hand because they're going to negate, pitch a card for the effect, and then bottom deck 2. If they don't have the V-Rays, you know what? That triple strike is going in there.
Yeah.
So, and then another thing too is like, anticipate it. If you got Icarus, because Icarus is a big deck in the meta, you say, all right, I don't want to swing in with just a lead or anything that's kind of babyish because they could flash me, you know? And if they flash me, hey, I lose the effects of all my big cards. Sometimes you don't want to, but
you gotta read. You gotta read the opponent.
You have to read the opponent, and sometimes reading the opponent trumps sequencing because you know you have to sequence it a certain way. But the thing is, your opponent can throw a wrench in your sequencing by just 1 card.
Yes. and it's imperative for people to understand not only the matchups of what's topping nowadays. I've watched many people go in with a deck that no one knows about, a rogue strategy that no one even has heard about in a long. Perfect example. Someone got second place at their regionals with set one Frieza. Set one Frieza.
Set one Frieza.
And all they did was know the matchups. After they learned the matchups, it's just like, all right, this is what my deck does, and then they went in, got second.
Because that ideology is there. I mean, you can always learn the ideology, and of course, when you're playing under the camera, yeah, it's different from playing away from the camera. We all understand that. As a player, you grow to adapt, and you're like, you know what, I'm on the camera, I'm not nervous anymore. Know your matchups, know what you're supposed to go in with. You know, be confident in the deck that you have. And yeah, Rogue is always going to be a strategy too, because the thing is, if you're playing Rogue, your opponent is like, oh snap, what does this deck do? Yep. You actually get a leg up on game one.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't know how many leg up I had game one. I played Trunks and they're like, oh, okay, so what, your Trunks is the arrival, hit Goku? I'm like, nah, player. And they'll proceed to hit me and I start ramping and they're like, what are you ramping for? Bottom deck, and then they're like, oh snap, I'm not gonna hit him. But the thing is, with my deck is actually, if you're not a competitive player, if you really can't like adapt to my leader, it's actually very hard to adapt to it, because the thing is, they'll attack me a lot first, and then once they attack me a lot and realize they can't do that, then they'll pull back and not attack me at all. And I'm just like, that you can't play like that either. There's a specific way to play. That's why I love Trunks, because it's actually hard for people to figure out. But I mean, once you figure it out, just like every other deck, then you can like breeze right by it.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, when you speak ideology, what we're speaking right now, I think in my opinion is better than any amount of play testing that you can do with a deck by just drawing and going through the motions.
Yeah.
If you're actually putting a situation, or if you want to, better yet, have make your opponent say, all right, put out your best board. I'm going to try to get a hand, and I'm going to try to break through your board and win. Like, try to do puzzles that way. Okay, your opponent's at 3 lives. You have this card out on board. Now you shuffle your hand, draw 6, and get out of that right there. I feel like that's more of a play test than if you're actually just going through the motions and just drawing and you know, doing your thing.
But guys and gals, we have to find out who won this event.
We definitely do.
We found out who won the event. We got to find out placings for first, second, and third. We will be right back with you. I am the Prince of Destruction.
I'm your boy, PR Sign. Bye.
And we will see you very soon.
We'll be back. We'll be back. What's happening, Dragon Ball Super players? Hey, it's your hype boy, your U11 fanatic, your bottom decking fanatic right there, PRC.
And I'm your Prince of Destruction, and that hurt my ears.
Hey, but he wasn't wearing the headphones. Hopefully you, Chaotic Cypher, you got to make sure your headphones are not right there, because I'm pretty sure if they're just on the table, you'll hear me just fine. But we got the standings for you guys for our Lotus tournament. And, hey, the more you watch, the more you actually can get real connected with the players and see their names. Are like, oh, I hear this guy all the time. This guy must be good or whatnot. So here you have it. We got number 1 is Ben from Team Salt Boys. He had to leave a little bit earlier today after the win. So, hey, shout outs to Ben right there. We got Christian getting number 2 for Team Dormant right there. The Prince is pleased there. We got number 3 is Simon of Team Salt Boys. I see a trend right here. And then number 4, we have Adam of Team Dormant. We got Dormant and Salt Boys going throat to throat, man. What's happening there in that department?
Man, I'll tell you this right, all right? Salt Boys keep winning. It's going to be different at Team Wars. That's all I'm going to say right now. It's going to be different at Team Wars.
Different at Team Wars, he says. Well, that is going to be the end of the night right there. Hope you guys enjoyed it and loved it as much as... Oh, what, hold on, what is this?
Ben said that he'll stay if you want to talk to him on the stream or something.
Well, no, I mean, that's fine. I thought he was just gone. Now, I mean, we don't really do too much of that
Me and
anymore.
Evan
It's
usually
just...
do, but you know.
Oh, y'all do?
Well, me and Evan do, but that's because, you know.
Oh, okay. I guess...
Anything to get Evan off the screen.
I get, oh, this guy right here. This guy right here. I appreciate you, boss. Well, hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight as much as I did commentating. You guys all know I love commentating. I do it as much as I can. Oh, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that there's an exhibition match that's going to be happening. I guess there was a poll that happened in Dragon Ball Super discussion page, and you got Evan representing Goku, and you got all these other people that are playing. I think, what's his name? We got Castle playing Vegeta, and we got Aiden playing Frieza, and they're actually gonna have exhibition matches. Well, you know what, PR sign, I'm gonna be commentating those exhibition matches, so you're gonna be hearing a lot from me. But like I said, I love commentating. This is awesome. Hey, thank you guys so much for being on the horn with us today. And for the next 2 Thursdays, I will not be commentating because, of course, I got the job, I got the shift work.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? After that, I'll be commentating 2 more Thursdays here. But while I'm in between commentating for DBS, I'll be commentating for Magic the Gathering. It's going to be on this same link. But if you guys are a part of the Magic community, then I'll be messaging on the Magic the Gathering for Houston and then throwing the link on there or whatnot. But hey, this is your hype boy, your U11 fanatic, your bottom decking fanatic, and the voice of the community, PR Sign.
Wait a minute. That's the second time you've said the voice of the community.
Yeah, why not? The voice.
So-
It's the
so
voice.
Wait. You're the voice of the community. Evan's the face of the community. All I've got to say is screw the community.
What? Why?
These people are two-faced, lying, backstabbing people.
Oh, he don't mean that. He don't mean
the
that.
heck I don't. I mean it as much as I can. Because at the end of the day, right, is I'm tired of you. I'm tired of Evan U7. I'm tired of this community trying to go out and say, oh, this card is this card. I'm tired of it. This community needs... Look, Brandel, you're a fan of me. I appreciate it, player, but get what?
You about to get bottomed there.
No.
You about to get bottomed there,
Oh,
bro.
so that's why I placed higher than you. At all, so isn't that right? Yeah, okay. Look, man, I'm tired of Evan keeps on saying, oh, I've gotten better. You ain't gotten better. I'm tired of the Salt Boys coming around and talking all their mess and trying to show up and win. You know what? When the Team Wars happens, I'll play. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to beat Lovey. Because Lovey's one of the people that's already said, you know what, I'll get headphones to commentate against Lovey. How's that sound? I'm tired of this community crap talking about, oh, this card is perfectly fair and balanced, but this card who does the same thing, this community is trash. They don't do good for anything right now. I'll tell you this much as I love commentating, I would love even more if the community would just shut their mouths. You know what? I've been the Prince of Destruction, and I'll see you guys next week. See you later.
Oh, everything is falling into place. PR sign, your time is coming.